We're live!
Sweet.
And the Twins are currently doing like shit. So bad. It's freaking 7-4. Ugh. Still wearing the pride though. I still got it going on. Wild card, you know. Is somebody driving now?
Driving?
Sounds like you're driving.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Do you not hear that, Kyle?
There's a dryer going in the background, or someone's on a treadmill, one of the two.
There's no dryer going here.
Well, it's gone now.
It was probably something driving in the alleyway of your shop.
That's a good one. That's going to be a good one.
There's only one watching.
Not going to lie. It's me, Kyle. You're the one watching.
Well, now someone else is watching.
Probably Seth.
Woo.
No, it's probably not Seth. He has better things to do.
Yeah, like play games.
Man, this one's going to be strong.
Oh boy, we know it's
You guys are in for a good episode. Perfection. Hi, Josh. Good evening to you, sir. Cheers. All right. Well, I think the Twinsies are going to be done, so I can turn them off. Let's get the show notes up.
Yeah.
Freaking show notes. Now, did you actually send real show notes, or
I sent real show notes.
you did?
Yeah, I sacrificed having supper on the table in my right away for show notes, and then made supper when family came home.
What is this?
What?
You know, just when I think I got the hang of technology, goes and throws a loop right in my way. Oh, man. Are you sure your Google Hangouts are working?
Yeah.
Google Docs.
All it wants me to do is open up Hangouts.
No, you need to go up.
Yeah, you're clicking on your own thing, I bet.
Oh.
Yeah. God. I'm so glad everybody gets to see this.
Oh, I'm clicking on my own Google Hangouts. Oh, man. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Ryan, buddy, I can play Total War Warhammer and still listen. Sup, fellers? What is Total War Warhammer?
No idea.
Probably like 4 people playing each other at once, like a free-for-all.
Could be. Could very well be.
Because I'm Boba the Fett.
Oh, that was a really good rap song.
Yeah, it was.
I enjoyed that one a lot.
Fett's Bet.
I'm gonna go check on one thing, and I'll be right back.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. In case anybody wants to know what I'm drinking this evening, I decided to try this spiked watermelon Steel Reserve, 8%. It tastes like I'm sucking on a watermelon Jolly Rancher. So, it's not too bad.
Did you say 1%?
8%.
8%. Okay.
I may have said 1% sometimes.
Okay. 8, 1.
Oh, man. I hear you, Ryan. I just had to try it, though. Man, I do have a 6-pack of hams that are going to be drank after this. So, I mean, hopefully that saves me some dignity. So what do you think, John? Is that your house?
Is this my house?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is my house. Well, condo, actually.
It's pretty fancy.
Yeah.
Do you have a door that connects in the basement
No.
to the house next door?
Nope. We don't have any
John,
doors like
the
that.
correct answer in that is no, this is not my house. I broke into someone's house to record a podcast in it. Because my house is terrible. It's dirty. So I just busted into this place's house.
Yeah.
It's just us three tonight, boys. Los Lonely Three Amigos. I was gonna call it that, but then I like popped in my head. I was like, no FAQing FAQ. Sounded way better.
Did you look at the actual real show notes then, Coach?
I just got all kinds of warm. Yes, I will look at the show notes right now because, like every good podcast host, it goes over the show notes right before the show. Let's try to make this part 5. Nope. Sorry, John. Or was that okay? Yeah, we'll try.
That's me. That's me.
That was you.
All for the love of God, all we have to do is make it through the breakdown of Guns for Hire thing, and then if you read underneath that, then shit can break loose.
You're trying to break me. I'm a wild horse, and you're trying to break me right now.
I'm trying to get the good shit in right before everybody gets wasted. That way we're like still in that mindset, and then we can take a shit after that. But
Like,
let's give them
take a shit.
Oh yeah, but okay. Here's why I want to talk about this a little bit. No one else has talked about it, and people are like dying for content that is talking about actual play tested Guns for Hire.
You are asking a lot.
You haven't played any.
I haven't. That's all you
Don,
boys. I gotta sit back and crate interrupt you guys. Sir George.
I played one game.
Okay, Sir George, am I saying that right? Or can I just call you
More
Sir
with our
George?
missiles.
It's Sir George.
George.
George. George.
Jorge.
Jorge. I like
Sir
that
Horge. Sir Horge. Did you just spit your Jolly Rancher out? Yeah, okay. We dabbled. Didn't have a lot of time.
The anonymous badger.
All right. Let's get this show on the road, I suppose.
Are we
Everybody on? Oh, we got to. Oh, good call, John.
Yeah. We should do snaps.
We should probably start Audacity.
Oh yeah, let's just start the podcast without any Audacity.
That would be a good idea.
Then he could just use the YouTube live stream, and it would be great.
Really good idea. I have waves. I'm good.
I have waves. Okay.
I got waves multiplying.
Oh my!
Sing
You're the one I want. Honey.
Okay, everybody got recording up, ready, snaps. 3, 2, 1.
There's your beautiful snaps.
Yeah, it was okay.
Don't care. It's fine.
I judge our episode by the snaps. If you haven't guessed that, I know what I have to do in order to bring it up because the snaps is such an important part.
I really liked how you put the OCX "Gonna Give It to You" soundtrack behind the last episode again.
Yes, we don't hear that enough. We just don't hear it enough.
Well, we just need to take a break for it.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Playing it over and over again in my car ride home. Get another beer. OCX,
it's like
give it to you.
Roxbury. OCX gonna give it to you. And you break the glass.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Good morning, X-Wing! Hey, this is not a test. This is OCX Radio. Time to rocket from the Delta pilot to the 4BZ. Welcome to the radio. Welcome to the OCX Radio podcast, everyone. Coming to you live from downtown Orange City, Iowa. Why is everyone calling me right now? Because I'm popular. My name is Aaron the Coach Crawl. Welcome, everyone, to the OCX Radio podcast. Not only on the radio waves, but also live on YouTube. Radio live. Joining me today, 800 miles to my left, producer extraordinaire John Montana.
Great to be back on the show.
Woo! Also joining with us today, bringing up the rear, as always, Kyle the Sloot Stews.
Hello and good evening, everybody.
Good evening to you, Kyle, and salutations. Anyway, so welcome to episode 20. Yeah, I'm going to go 20.
It's 20.
Is it really 20? Holy crap,
Yeah.
20. Wow. That's
Milestone.
crazy. Well, it's been a fun 20 episodes, guys. We'll see you later.
Yeah. We've put up with each other that long.
Yeah, exactly.
Show up every
Testing-
week just because of our dedicated fan.
Testing the bonds of friendship.
Fan singular.
Yeah. I'm glad someone caught that.
Well, apparently, I've got nothing else to talk about right away at the beginning. No fun little quips, quirks, whatever, this and that. And I was told by Kyle that I have to go right in the show notes. I'm like a wild stallion, and these guys are trying to break me.
No lube.
They're trying to get more content in this show, and I understand. Everybody loves content. It's cool. Yeah, we're live right now. I mean, you can just package that up. I don't really need to see the whole dong. Just the balls is fine. Ryben's here. Say hi, Ryben.
Hi, Ryben.
Well, you have to come around and say hi, Ryben.
Hi, Kyle.
Expose your water bottle.
You're Chicago?
No, that is Montana.
Montana,
Yeah.
different state.
Different state.
Well, hey. I love you, Dad.
He just decided to come in and say hi.
No, I was initially trying to ruin his podcast, but
Oh, you can't ruin this podcast. This
Oh,
podcast is already way down here anyway. We start at the bottom. That way we can only go up.
that's why I'm sure.
Like right now. John just going, definitely editing this shit out.
Get all the liquor you can. Wait, get a liquor license, man. Then I won't spend any money anywhere else.
I know.
Look at that
Liquor
Pauly
license.
Shore wannabe.
I love you guys.
He
Nice
says
to meet you, Montana.
he says he loves you. Okay. Rewind me back where was I, John? Wild stallion, breaking horses, stuff like that. I'm just trying to live free, man. Live free. But
Well, we can
they're
always
trying
have the producers start it off here.
Well, no. I got it.
All right.
So, we're going to try to make this fun. And a little bit more on track. Oh, no, don't literally read it.
Yes. Read the bold print, Coach.
Let's try to make this part fun and a little bit more on track. Save the chaos until the content. Until after the content.
After the content.
Oh, my God. So, that was fun. We are going to talk about, first of all today, a little guns for hiring playtesting, because we have two very good X-Wing players on this podcast, not this guy, that have been playing Guns for Hire for the last, couple weeks, guys?
Yeah,
Give or take?
yeah.
A couple of games here and there.
Yep.
And we kind of want to just get into the meat of it and what do these pieces actually do on the board. So, without further ado, Whoever played the most with the Guns for Hire gets to go first.
It's Deuce.
That's me. How many games did you play?
One
game. Okay, I guess that is me.
I've been playing a bunch of X-Wing.
All right. Well, I've been playing. I actually this last weekend have played my first game of X-Wing since Gen Con, because I finally got a niche in me to go out and try some of the Guns for Hire that I had purchased when I was there. I figured I'd give Victor Hell a shot. I mean, every time after defending, you receive a stress token. And I figured that would be kind of valuable if you would present different targets. And I know it was kind of a janky list, but it's kind of something I'm going to look at improving on. I ran Victor Hell with Paylob and Asajj Ventress. And the way I went about it was I had Ventress with a Tiny Mind Link, gyroscopic cylinders, and Lots Razi. Victor Hell with Stealth Device, the Title with a Tiny Mind Link, and Harpoon Missile. And then I had Paylob with Bodyguard, and I think it was Dorsal Turret and Recon Specialist. I know it doesn't sound like probably the best list right off the bat, but when you have an idea in your head, you need to start somewhere. So I tested this list out 3 different times and found out that Victor Hell is a very good companion for Asajj Ventress with Lots Razi. First list I played against was against a 4-list TLT BTL Y-Wing squadron, and to his dismay, shooting at Victor Hell with most of his Y-Wings through a debris cloud with a stealth device and bodyguard. Most of his Y-Wings were double stressed after the fact that they shot at him, and he was still alive, which allowed Ventress to clean all 4 of those things up after Paylob died and Victor Hell hid in the corner, because those TLTs could not hit Ventress when I had 5 to 6 built up stress tokens on those Y-Wings. Worked out pretty good. I played a double defender list with, oh man, I can't remember what the other one was. They weren't all 3 defenders. There was something else. Oh, it was Wampa.
Are you talking about Steele's list?
Styles list? Styles list.
He had Wampa in there?
He had Wampa.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. And the funny thing is I struggled against that list because those defenders just chewed up my Hawk 290 and Crossfighter. So, I mean, to no surprise. So after I had lost that battle, I mean, the synergy was there. They were stressed. They had a problem taking down Asajj Ventress, but the other 2 went down like butter. So I'm going to have to take a look at some of those upgrades and see what I can do, or switch out Paylob with someone else, because Victor Hell and Asajj Ventress, they're like, maybe if I just blow up Victor Hell off the map right away, I won't have to deal with them that long. But then if they take too many stress, then Asajj Ventress is free to do whatever they want.
So remind us again, what does Victor Hell do, for those people who don't know?
Each time after defending, the attacker assigns a stress token to him. I can't remember the words exactly, but I know that's what it is.
I've got it in front of me. After defending, if you did not roll exactly 2 defense dice, the attacker receives 1 stress token.
Mm-hmm.
I have to point out something real quick about your first game with the TLTs. If you were double stressing them, then you probably were playing wrong.
No, BTL Y-Wing. BTL Y-Wing.
Oh, BTL. So
Yes.
he shot primary, then TLT.
Correct. I didn't triple stress him. I double stressed him.
Okay.
That's pretty evil.
Yeah.
On a BTL Y-Wing. I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wasn't running the... He wasn't running
the droid?
No, he wasn't. So he couldn't do any of the 3 hards and then relieve his stress. So he literally had... He only had the 1 forward and the 2 forward to relieve stress.
What droid was he running?
Overclocked, which was...
Oh, wow.
Not so good. I actually do like overclocked on there. Just
He was stressed.
Not against Victor Hell and Nasaz Ventress.
well, not on a Y-wing, I guess. There's no greens. The greens are just non-existent.
So I understand why you went with Victor Hell and with Asajj. I mean, you're trying to get that stress out there, right?
Yes.
Is that? I mean, do you think it will be? I don't want to say meta, but there are a lot of lists out there right now that really don't like multiple stress. Of course, nobody likes multiple stress.
Well, see, that's what I'm kind of going for is,
Sure.
I mean, we'll talk about it a little later in the episode, but I mean, I'm trying to like curve ahead of where things are going to be going. I like the fact that you have, what is his name? Nim out there dropping his bombs. He's got TLT. You know, I'm not really going to worry about it so much if you have Miranda. Let's double stress her a couple of times and then see what happens there.
Sure. Well,
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Even, oops.
well, like Zach and Sir Jorge are saying is defenders are kind of getting a little bit of a whisper back. I mean, they're being talked about that possibly. I mean, we don't know what's coming up. Nobody really has a whole lot of playtesting with Guns for Hire. I don't think they do. I mean, there's only a select few that got it at Gen Con. I mean, you can proxy it and stuff like that, but
I'm sure there's quite a
they're
bit
always
going on
just
that.
solid. They're a solid foundation, and I wouldn't be surprised if people go back to it.
Okay, so Zeke here says that the bomblet doesn't care about stress, and where I am completely aware of that, but my list is not really worried about it so much.
Well, it might not affect bomblet directly, but it really messes with advanced sensors, which NIM invariably has. So advanced sensors really doesn't like stress, so you can't shoot Victor Hell with NIM without messing up your shenanigans with advanced sensor and putting that bomblet exactly where you want it. That makes that a much bigger deal.
Kind of mad at you, but I'm very happy about Patrick, who picked up on the pun of where there's a little whisper of some defenders coming back.
Oh, geez.
Whisper's not a defender.
No, but with defenders, it's awesome.
So that's
It's
what
fun
I
anyway.
got. I mean, I got harpoon missile off twice, but the problem with me shooting that harpoon missile is it's so deadly and accurate when you have a tiny or Martini Mind Link. Let's just say you have that target lock, you get a keep, and you get that focus token, you get a keep, and you smoke them, with guidance chips. You get the crit, and you get it killed the target before any of the effects were able to take place.
Exactly.
So
that's exactly the same thing that happened in my game. Killed stuff too fast.
Well, I'm not going to argue with it if it's going to kill my target.
Right, but it's like, oh,
neat little bonus if
I wanted the neat bonus.
Yeah. So I mean, we can talk about harpoon missile being really effective, which to no surprise, I mean, I didn't hear that was going to be a dud.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be a dud. That is the auto thrust. I mean, it is such a good missile.
Okay.
Why would you run anything else?
So I did have a conversation or two with some people that were running Thweek. Now, I have heard.
Be careful. He's my man.
Yeah.
And
apparently,
I'm a lot of shit on the crate pack.
because you were defending Thweek pretty hard. But
like 8 episodes ago.
I know. But Thweek has turned out exactly as I predicted when we were talking about him. I think Montana backed me up a little bit too.
Yeah.
You can have a list that you have probably about 34 points stuck into Thweek, where you can either predict and have a bid where he's going to be a pilot skill 9 with no pilot ability
or above,
no EPT. So you're just rocking basically a straight pilot skill 11 to 9 generic
with advanced sensors and a bank 1 barrel roll.
it doesn't matter. He blows up right away. He's a Star Viper. Like I said, they blow up. That's what happens to him. And since he doesn't,
what they do.
he doesn't have
They
an
just
EPT.
blow up.
He doesn't have an EPT. He doesn't have action efficiency, and he does not have a native pilot ability. He's just a generic high pilot, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then you can have, Darth Vader's ability on him, and he gets double action, but he's a pilot skill 4.
Yep.
It just doesn't work. I mean, I love it. It's cute. I like the idea. It's a good casual, fun guy, but he's not going to be
son of a bitch work. I'm going to make it work.
I want to see this. You said this before, but you and I both have Guns for Hire, and I haven't seen him yet. So
I don't. I did,
you
but I
did.
was a good store owner and raffled mine away.
Oh, well.
That's right.
Well,
I don't play Scum anyway.
You can play mine because I'm not playing him. Oh, so what do you got to say about Guns for Hire, John?
Well, like I said, I only played the one game. I flew Guri, Talonbane, and a Locke Revenant. The Locke was just there to be Deadeye, harpoon, missile thing flying around the board. So I really like Guri. I've always liked Guri. So I had Guri with Intensity, the new title, and fire control system, and everything you could ever want. And it was amazing. I really like Guri with Intensity. She finally gets the evade, which she desperately needs. Like that's what keeps you have to keep a ship even with 3 points less. They're still expensive.
She's
They
been your
still like
baby
to
for a
explode.
long time.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they still like to explode, but you get that evade and a focus every round. That helps a lot. And like I was flying against Tomax and some TLT aggressors and another TIE shuttle, but it ended up kind of at the end, Tomax versus Guri, and Tomax is pilot skill 10. He only has the one reposition, but he knows
Wait
exactly
a minute. What
where I am.
What? Why is Tomax PS10?
Oh no, he wasn't PS10. He was just PS8.
I was like, what? Time out. Time out, everyone.
Oh,
No, he had infinite crack shot.
What the fuck kind of person were you playing?
It was
It's
pretty
the only
bad, though.
EPT I own. I'm like,
So
oh my
anyway,
god,
Yeah, he
that's
had
hilarious.
infinite crack shot, but I was always able to keep
Yeah.
him in arc with that barrel roll. When they only have the one reposition, you can put yourself into a spot where they can't really get out of your arc. You have to be a decent distance away, and if they only have access to a barrel roll. But still, being able to put Guri so many different places was amazing.
I'm gonna try a Star Viper next week.
8-9.
Yeah,
See,
that
I would even say, okay, would what's his face Prince Gizor PS9
Mm-hmm.
7.
with the 7 with VI is you go up to 9.
Yeah.
With the title and everything the problem is
Nope.
it's still NIM. It's still NIM.
Yep.
PS10 NIM just ruse the day for pretty much anything.
Yeah, FFG really screwed up when they made him Pilot Skull 8.
Yeah.
They really screwed up.
He should have been 7
7.
at the most.
for a later podcast, but we should really just find out the one thing that can just one shot NIM. Just take him off the board.
Yeah, well, Nim doesn't like to see triple contracted scouts.
Yeah, for sure. It's too much meat for his
yeah,
body.
Hates him.
They hate that.
Oh my god, deal
Especially-
your 2 damage with your TLT and then eat all 3 of my torps.
Well, then when
Or-
harpoon missiles come out,
Yeah.
Or take rig cargo shoots and get stressed. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
scouts do a good job against Nim.
yeah, it's Harpoons is gonna be Harpoons is gonna be great.
What do you think about? What do you
I'm
think
gonna
about
run
the?
nothing but decimators. Fuck it.
What do you think about the other? Oh,
Harpoon me all you want. Oh no, a face down damage card on my 12 hull.
Still one more.
I know, but it's just gonna be hilarious.
what do you
I've
think
been looking
about
for a reason to bring the double D's out. I love my double D's.
the decimators?
Oh,
What do you think about
boy.
the other two pilots that we didn't mention, Montana?
Dallin and Captain Jostero,
Yeah.
whatever that guy was.
Mm-hmm.
Dallin is interesting, especially with advanced sensors, but it's
the same problem as Tweak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got an EPT, but
what are you going to put on him? VI? Ooh, it's a good thing they gave him that EPT.
Zach says VI everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And then he's at a 9, and then, or no, not even 9, it's 8. He starts at 6, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 8. 8 is completely meaningless right now.
So is 6.
Miranda.
I know, and I love my Inquisitor, and he does so good. A harpoon missile on the Inquisitor would be great.
That's not bad. That'd be interesting.
Oh, it would be so much fun, but, fucking Nim.
You just need to have a way to deal with that.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. I didn't think that he was very viable either because, as everybody knows, the greens on the Star Viper are not that great. So you better be thinking long and hard if you're able to Talon roll to any position is worth it for that stress token. Because you are going to do a 1 forward the next turn.
Same
without
same
advanced sensors. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and even with advanced sensors, it works every other turn.
So
that's what I'm trying to say. You better think long and hard because you're gonna put advanced sensors on it, and you won't be able to use it the turn after.
Yeah.
Those were the two other named Star Viper pilots, correct?
Yeah.
Well, you had the cat. Yeah.
With Harpoon out, who is the better Kirax pilot? The guy who gets to shoot again with splash damage, right?
Yeah, we haven't even talked about him yet.
I'm gonna have to.
Am I skipping show notes? Because that sounds like something I would do. I feel like I would skip show notes to just talk about what I want to talk about.
He's not. Well, he is in there, but I was thinking that Captain. I can't pronounce it. He's the pilot skill 4 guy that when an enemy ship in your firing arc is dealt damage and didn't defend, you're allowed to take a free attack on them.
How about I read the card here?
Yeah, I'm just going off of memory here.
We've already experienced the dyslexia of Colin reading.
Once per round, after an enemy ship that is not defending against an attack suffers damage or critical damage, you may perform an attack against that ship.
See, this is why we have a chat, because Ryan and Zach both freaking Justeros or Justero. One of those.
Something like that.
So anyway, he works well if Harpoon. No, I guess he would do splash damage and then could fire on those ships as well.
Yeah. And then you can harpoon him again. Or is it primary weapon only?
No. Or he doesn't have a way to take extra munitions.
Or you take snapshot and cluster missile.
He harpoons them from somebody else. Like Talonbane.
Think about the lanes you could troll with that guy. If you took snapshot and cluster missile.
I don't know why you want to do that.
Why would you take cluster missile?
Because they have the potential of getting attacked by the same guy 3 times.
Snapshot is still an attack because it's a secondary weapon.
Yeah, it's a secondary weapon.
Right. It doesn't have anything to do with his ability. It just gives you the option of having an additional 3rd attack. if they get within range one of his firing arc.
Time out. Zach just offered up the perfect scenario that is a TO's fucking nightmare. Justero, Dengar against Quick Draw. Oh my god. There could be like 12 damage done in the activation round. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, I would just be like, Judge. Judge.
I mean, it's just an idea.
Oh man, I really want to think that through. So, quick draw, electronic baffles, shield off, shoots at Dengar. Dengar shoots at quick draw. But then quick draw also shoots at Justero in the rear firing arc. But Dengar shoots him with something that does splash damage, then Justero shoots at quick draw. and Dengar shoots at him again.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it doesn't go nearly that far.
I bet it does. I bet it fucking does.
No, it's just like,
If you were
okay.
in that situation, and then throw a harpoon missile in there again, and then Justero gets to shoot at him again. Oh. Anyway, that was my fun little interrupt. Proceed with your content.
I think that Captain Justero is another one of those things that ranks up there with Weak.
Yep.
I really think the only thing that you could see probably like a lower medalist inclusion from Guns for Hire as far as pilot goes, Victor Hell.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about him either.
I'm not crazy about him, but he's definitely the better of the four.
Yeah, I'd probably pick him as the best out of that pack.
I would say just because you kind of don't want to shoot at him. I mean, because you're going to put an upgrade on him that definitely makes sure you're not rolling. I mean, you're not rolling 2 defense dice, right?
Well, that's why you put somebody right next to him that has the ability to use bodyguard as well. I mean,
that's why you were running bodyguard.
Nobody uses bodyguard.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheap EPT.
Except you put it on a hawk that went away real fast.
Not always.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, I got to tinker with some of the upgrades in that list and try it again.
Oh my god, I love
that hawk really wants. He really wants a Tommy.
Yeah, but then he doesn't have bodyguard.
I know. It's a problem.
They need to give the hawk a title that allows it to equip 2 EPTs, huh?
Oh, good
because it takes a lot of
Lord.
skill to fly those things.
Okay, so last thing, touching on
You didn't fly Empire, did you?
who?
Hey,
Montana.
the last game I played, I flew Empire.
Ooh.
What'd you fly?
I flew Vader Chernu.
Legit.
Yeah.
That's a legit list.
The Tyler Tippett list?
No, I didn't have Emperor on there.
Oh.
I went for Predator instead of VI or adaptability.
You know,
We're just going to have
Predator
Uncle Mark
Chernu.
slap you around, Montana. That was the wrong call.
This is why we do. This is Uncle Mark. I'm gonna break in again because this is why we have intelligent people on the chat. Patrick just goes in. Let's add Thweek with the quick draw ability. I'm just gonna throw Pulse Ray Shield right on that one. Boom!
Oh my god.
That would be amazing. If only I could line up every single matchup against a quick draw list.
Yeah, and there goes again the inevitability of throwing Thweek in your list of what you're playing.
I just like him.
I know
He's cool.
You
looks
just
like
like his long nose that he always twitches with his fingers in the movie.
Oh, I didn't even know he was in the movie.
Oh yeah, he's in A New Hope.
I just like
He's the
fact
guy
that
who
the ship's
radios
got
in
the
that.
wings. I like the fact that his ship's got the wings folded, and he just looks like he's like trying to burn through some really tight space.
Okay.
Like somebody's following him. He's like, ha ha ha! Bet you didn't think I could do this, and his wings fold in half, and the guy's like, oh.
So all of our
and he just
listeners,
crashes into the.
So all of our listeners here are experiencing the fact that Coach is like getting upset because he hasn't talked in a while. So
this is fucking painful, dude. This
I
is
know.
this is bad. I do not like this.
We've just got a couple of more things to cover here, Coach, and then we'll be able to cut loose.
This is.
Hang
you know
in
what?
there.
I'm gonna go mix another drink.
Okay. So I'm going to throw these two together since I have them separate in the show notes, but I figured what the fuck, let's just talk about it together. So I want to throw some ideas out there that I've had for using some of these cards. And I like the idea of using Bosk with Rage, Forlom, Inspired Recruit, and Iron Dischargers. I think that for its point cost is a pretty good deal. And if you always want guaranteed rerolls, feel free to throw in Dengar. I don't know what else you'd want to throw in there. Maybe.
I guess I wish there was a way to generate some crits.
What do you want? Mercenary Copilot for 2?
No. that really sucks. I'm just wishing for it.
Oh, I know, but Boss goes down in a hurry, so the cheaper you keep him,
Yeah,
slightly
maybe
better
like
off he is.
harpoon.
What's that?
You can put harpoon missiles on there.
Ooh. Yeah, but harpoon missiles and then you have Rage, you're going to need, what, K4 security droid?
Yeah, that's kind of my favorite.
But then what do you need Rage
He's
for?
getting expensive.
I know.
I guess I'd probably do crack shot for the K4. Well, I guess I don't need inspiring there. And then iron dischargers.
Oh, I just figured, Bosk's face is on the card, and if you Rage, you get rerolls, you get a focus token, and make them reroll with the discharger, and then you can do your one forward. Hey, we need K4 security droid on there. What the hell? I don't know. What do you put? Oh, you got ion dischargers on there. I think it works because what does he hate? He hates having people come up behind him. So make him take the decision of getting that ion token or not. I don't know. I just think it's cool. It'll work. It's cheap.
Interesting. Yeah, I like it better if Bosk was more mobile. But.
Yeah. But people that have been playing Bosk forever.
Bosk was more. Oh, Bosk. I thought you said Dengar. I was like, "Fuck you, John."
Yeah, Dengar needs more green.
Yeah, Dengar.
Why
needs
aren't
more
the right turns green?
And a natural boost. I think he really needs a natural boost.
Why can't you equip the unhinged astromech and the R2 astromech on him? I mean, come on. So, I don't know. You have any ideas for any builds with some of the new stuff that came out in Guns for Hire?
You guys are talking gibberish to me. I don't fucking run scum.
It's upgrade cards. We're talking about upgrade cards, missiles. What are your ideas? Do you have like a bomber you would like to equip it to? I mean, it doesn't just hold 2 scum and villainy when you're talking about upgrade cards.
No.
I came up with a list. I don't remember what it was. The ion dischargers. It was probably on.
What does ion dischargers do again?
You give somebody at range 1 your ion, and they can either. Crap, I forget. They can discard it and make you or they can keep it and make you discard that card, that illicit, or
who the fuck is running FFG these days? Jesus Christ, guys. We're half crocked and drunk while we're playing this game anyway. How are we supposed to keep all this stuff straight? Yeah. I'm going to have to get the fucking dice app here pretty soon because apparently that's the cool thing to do.
No, it's not.
Yeah, this card is full of text. After you receive an ion token, you may choose an enemy ship at range 1. If you do, remove that ion token. Then, that ship may choose to receive 1 ion token. If it does, discard this card.
Yeah.
Is that
it's a wall of text.
Then?
Illicit.
So what are you asking me if I can put it on a fucking bomber for?
I was talking about harpoon missile. Jesus Christ. I asked you if you wanted to put a harpoon missile on a bomber, not an ion discharge. Yeah.
I'm
I
out.
tell you what, Ryan, if you're just now flying Bosk was my boy before anybody else got to play him, because I got the hookup from Coach 3 years ago, Gen Con.
I'm pretty sure, like, it was Kyle, his Bosk miniature, and then his wife in bed. Like, I'm pretty sure Bosk was in the middle there, because that guy, did nothing but Bosk. I bet you tried every fucking, there he is. I bet you tried every combination of Bosk out there.
I did.
He's amazing.
He is good.
He won me a lot of games. Me and Kyle both.
Oh, Ryan Ledford says we might have to have a Bosk off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that would be, but it sounds interesting. But are you guys fucking done with content? Because I'm a bitch.
Okay, fine.
We're totally done with content.
Okay. Hey guys, in capital letters, it says, "Let whatever happens!" Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Oh, let the whatevers happen. God, I'm so fucking bad at reading caps.
Yeah, and you sound like you're dyslexic too.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, what was that bad joke I read the other day?
Bad is it not funny?
No, never mind.
So bad he doesn't remember.
It was something about why do socialists not type in all caps? Because they're anti-capitalism. Boom.
Oh God.
I know, it was bad. It was one of those Carl, those Walking Dead ones. Carl.
You know why you can't say Carl, right?
Right.
Because of his accent.
British, yeah. You just can't. Carl. Okay, so we just touched on two things that I want to get out of the way. First of all, what the fuck? I just listened to Minoc today, and they had Nantorps on. And he's from Belgium.
Nantorps?
Now, I'm a little salty right now because that was the OCX freaking thing we were supposed to do, guys. What the hell? I'm blaming this on you two because I come up with the idea and you guys are supposed to follow through with it. Because you guys can't work together and get me a Belgium on the show.
I don't think there was any Belgians to be had.
There was Belgians. I talked to a Belgian. He never got back to me after I had gotten to him.
And Ketch is just joining us now. But like he says, I haven't gotten all the way through the episode, but I don't think Nantorps mentioned once that OCX is huge in Belgium. Because we are.
Yes.
Now, maybe we are in like the southern half of Belgium where they're a little, they're all kiss face, kind of a thing. The northerners are probably they just don't warm up to us, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I'm pretty pissed that Minoc got a Belgium first.
That's our section of the podcast we call "What's Chapping Your Ass."
That is chapping my ass. I was so pissed. I was driving down the road. I was like, they're like, "Hey, we got Nantorps." I'm like, wait a minute. I think he's from Belgium. And then they said and I was like, Nantorps from Belgium. And I just went, fuck! I wanted to be the American to introduce everyone to a Belgium. But nope. D-Yoon's got to be the freaking first one. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Now, the second thing, I forgot.
Bullet point number 4.
What were you guys talking about? God damn it. Oh, you were talking about something. What else? What else do I have? If I had my show notes up, then I would understand what I'm supposed to talk about.
It's in there. I took everything from your two things in your show notes and put them in mine. You just have to look harder.
All right. Nope, that doesn't look like anything I wrote. So, first of all, I'm mad about the Belgium. Second of all,
what about that?
FAQ.
Should we get in the meat? Let's get into the meat.
Look down. Let the whatever's happen. Read the next one. What does that say?
I got the plug the bond dick. I got that, but I don't want to do that yet. And I like the way you spelled it too. we're gonna tease that one. I'm gonna talk about some bond dick. But let's get into the fun stuff. What the fuck is going on with our FAQ? Like, seriously, it has been forever since the leak, and everyone in the world said the leak is real, blah, blah, blah. But I'm looking at my distributor upgrade page, and I'm getting K-Wings here soon, like in a couple of weeks.
Right.
Yep.
And they obviously have the new, yes, I know it's on the boat.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure.
You remember that?
Yeah. What's? Are you fucking driving again? Sounds like someone's driving, and it's just not gonna fly with me right now.
I'm gonna go get another beer.
Get out of the beer! Yes, FFG are the true trolls, Ryan, and I'm totally on board with that because I believe the Zach Johnson. The FAQ is on the boat. It's gonna take a legit 2 to 3 weeks to get here. And they didn't send it over PDF. It is literally a hard copy. Duct taped to the first freaking crate that comes off the boat. Oh, I love that. But it is like it's been a couple of weeks since stores had to apply for the regionals. So I'm assuming we're going to get a regional list here probably the same time we're going to get the K-Wings and the rest of the stock that I've been waiting for a year. But the FAQ is, I mean, are they going to fuck us like they did, what was that, 2015 Worlds or something like that, where they dropped the FAQ for the competition? I can't remember. Was it 2015 or 2016? It wasn't 16. It was 15.
I have no idea.
It was 15, and they nerfed.
Whisper would be 15, like right before.
So it had to be 16.
No,
it had to be 16 then.
16.
Yeah, it was 16. 2000 World 16. I think they nerfed. Shit. Oh, they nerfed Deadeye. Haha, that's what it was. They nerfed Deadeye right before Worlds.
Yeah, whatever. Don't care about that one.
Yeah, Tengaru's still going to wreck everything anyway. But, like, we're losing some serious practice time for regionals. I mean, it is October. Yeah. Regionals is going to be November-ish. And, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not that great of an X-Wing player. I need my practice. And if I know that Advanced Slam is not going to be what Advanced Slam is right now, and do I know that the Jump Masters is basically getting nerfed to extinction or try to? I feel like no pun intended, but like a harpoon missile. But FFG's just been like Moby Dicking the Jumpmaster 5000 over and over and over, and it still keeps capsizing their stupid little dingy boats. Like, we got him this time, boys! And like all of a sudden the tail fin comes up, and FFG goes, "Fuck! They're smarter than we are." Oh, but
yeah, I just don't know what to think about that FAQ. I want whatever it is. I just want to see it so I can deal with it.
I want to see it. For fuck's sake, guys, just release
soon.
It. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Nothing in that FAQ needs to happen. The three major things that you've seen in there are just they're post-dated. That's probably why you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it because they had an answer for something, and now they're realizing that this fix that they thought was going to make everybody happy game anymore. It's something completely different.
Yeah, and I hate harping on FFG. I feel like they're like the biggest rotting dead horse in the world, and every podcast has got a stick.
I mean, we don't have to sit here and bitch about it. We don't have to sit here and bitch about it. I mean, we can sit here and talk logically about it.
Because
I mean, why release an outdated FAQ? I mean, I could see why they gave this information to play testers and said, "Hey, toy around with this, and see what good can come from it."
Yeah,
right on. But then, fucking Nim broke everything, and then everybody put a fucking giant brake pedal on and goes, "Oh shit, we didn't see this coming. This FAQ isn't going to fix a goddamn thing."
So,
and then they just left it alone.
Here's a question. Here's a question I'm going to pose. Do you think during maybe in this gap that we have, right? Store championship to regional season. Because we're finally done with a fucking endless season. Like, Jesus Christ, 2016 to 17 was just a fucking ridiculous season. But we have a nice, it's going to be maybe a 3.5 month break from stores to regionals. Do you think that's the time when FFG should just be like, fuck it, here's what we're thinking, right? Here's what we're thinking of FAQing. Throw it out there to the masses, and then just no.
They're not going to do that.
We weren't supposed to know that. I mean, that was a legitimate fact leak for sure, but does that mean that's exactly what they're going to do?
Right.
No.
But should they? That's what I'm saying. Should they?
No, I already answered that question, and I said no. It's outdated shit. It's outdated.
Right. Well, maybe they'll include a NIM nerf.
Well, that's kind of, that's what everyone's kind of been talking about is, whoops, got leaked, and everyone freaked out.
For the most part,
and
they kind of gave it to us a little bit when they came out with the assault gunboat, and they showed us the card for advanced slam being different.
Yeah.
So we can actually count on that one being almost an 80% probability.
Oh, well,
I still don't think it's 100%. Because that card can say whatever it wants, but what they ship you maybe be something different. Because they already got thousands of those cards printed.
Yeah, it was either Zach or Ryan or somebody. They're like, FFG is like trolling at Olympic levels. Like they are,
for sure.
They are gold medalists at the troll.
This is okay. So everybody's gonna bitch about this FAQ thing, and they're gonna bitch about Fantasy Flight Games about this thing. About FAQing and nerfing. I actually want to give them a compliment.
Don't you do it.
I want to say thank you, FFG, for reevaluating the fact that you're going to put out now that you've got to see some of the stuff that has come out recently versus the stuff that you thought was overpowered that you needed to nerf that really doesn't need to be nerfed, because then you're damaging product that you have out there that you want your customers to buy, they keep buying it because it's not going to be worthless. Congratulations.
Well, you're congratulating them for something they may have done. So we'll see.
That's a very interesting point, because as far as I know, it's still like Max, Alex, Frank, somewhere in there. But it seems like ever since Max got in, he had his own idea. He brought some ideas from another game or another. It went from the two-headed beast of Frank and Alex, and then they brought Max in. And it seemed like when they brought Max in, stuff started getting a little fucking crazy.
So I'm 90% sure this is what happened. Frank and Alex designed the aggressor, and then Max came in and finished the other two ships. That's why the aggressor is like it is. That's why the other two are like they are.
Why the aggressor sucks and everything else. Max is like, I got to put my name on something. Reinforce and PS10 NIM. Woohoo!
Exactly. Because they're doing all conservative for Imperials, and yeah, you get a turret, but that's about it. And try and not go too crazy. And then he's just like,
you know, a lot of that might be true. It is odd that like we're getting cards with so much text. Like I'm waiting for like the Harpoon alt art card that's like a full-fledged 3.5 by 2.5 card that has reading that I can read without fucking putting glasses on or something like that.
yeah.
But oh man, and it is a bunch of fucking fan nerd boys, raising hell and screaming to the high hills and whatever. But a lot of it has a valid point, right? I mean, Harpoon missiles are broken. There's no reason to take another missile.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost to the point where, like, if you have this ship can only take missiles, and this ship is okay, but can only take torpedoes, you're gonna take the guy with missiles, so he can take Harpoon missiles.
What do you have for 4-point missiles?
Concussion.
And, homing.
No, homing's 5.
Homing's 5.
Nope, homing's 5. Yep. And assault missiles are also 5.
5, which this is assault missile.
I mean,
Mark 7. Like it's
hard to argue that
2
point
through
though,
6.
It's hard to argue that point, Coach, because Harpoon missile. Like I said, the 2 times that I got to fire it off, I'm sorry, I haven't got to practice that much. I've been burnt out. I just got back into the game again.
Right.
They destroyed my target both times. Excellent. I don't give a crap if that effect doesn't take effect if I destroy what I'm shooting at. But let's face it. You take a look at what's coming out in the future waves, how much hull you're getting for their point value, their attack value, their hull, their shields. If you're going to put points into a missile, it might as well be one that costs 4 that lets you keep your target locked to shoot it. Right? Because if you're going to take down a ship that has 13 goddamn hull and only costs you 20 points to put on the board, I want it to do 4 goddamn damage.
But I guess what I'm going to argue with there is that how many harpoon skirks can you put in a list?
3.
That's only 3.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna suck, right? Because you're not taking the title and you're gonna get K4, right? Maybe is that the way to run it?
I don't know. Greens
or do you still go advanced sensors and bomb a generator? And
I'm pretty sure the greens are the exact same as they are on the Star Viper.
Okay, so they're terrible greens.
Same as the E-wing.
What
E-wing? They get 2 bank greens.
Yep.
Okay. Good call.
Dude, I'm thinking about running just fucking bombers, harpoons, and extra munitions. And Deadeye. Fuck it, why not?
I think extra munitions is a lost cause.
Yeah,
I've never been a big fan of extra munitions.
Yep, I keep not putting it in lists and being happy that I didn't.
Yeah, but you think about it. I mean, God, I hate fucking mentioning how right the crates are because...
Oh, God. Edit that shit out, Montana.
They're right. They're super smart. I'm going to give the crates a big shout out. They are super smart. They know what the fuck they're talking about.
Edit it all out. All of it.
It does not come off the greatest. I mean, they have real no love for humanity or manners. Let's just say that. But you run up. I don't care if one dies. You hit one with a harpoon, you hit another one with a harpoon, you hit another one, and the whole thing just snowballs. Bombers, Deadeye, guidance chips, and harpoons. Oh, shit. Oh, and extra missions. Fuck it, why not? Oh, wait, they're not going to get that crit from guidance chips, are they?
Guidance chips?
Not
bombers.
I want to derail the podcast just for a second to give a shout out to my friend down at Sparta Games, Evan Clausen, who right now at this very moment in time decided that he wanted to talk about squad lists while I'm doing a live stream cast.
What the fuck, Evan? Oh, of course he does. Of course he does. Oh, God. We love Evan. Evan, you're the man.
Oh, God, I love exchanging advice and squad ideas with this man. I really do.
So that's why you got a leg up on me.
Hmm.
You and Evan were better friends than me, which is sad. But that's okay.
Well, you know, that time that he went and took our store championship from us, the only person who gave him a run for his money was the guy who tied with him.
No. You didn't give him a run for his money. You should have beat him. You were dumb. You were fucking
That's
dumb.
the first
and
time
you
I've
beat him.
run triple contracted scouts.
I don't care.
And I played against the guy who had been practicing with him, and we drew.
Oh, yeah, that's when the draw, the intentional draw.
But it wasn't intentional. It wasn't
intentional.
Simultaneous fire dance.
Oh, that's right. You literally drew. That's right. I remember that.
Yep.
Who misses the intentional draw days? Not this guy.
Not this guy. I mean, okay, argument-wise, if you went and you got to the point where you didn't have to play that last game and you wanted to break, fine. I understand. I do. I'm not going to lie. But the fact that the loophole in the rules was such a piece of shit idea, that's just enough for me to say that was stupid.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, okay, so now that we've got the FAQing on the FAQ, wait, I mean, I still have some bitch time. Let's see what the audacity is at. No. Okay, we're going to proceed.
Yeah.
I have a couple of... Oh, I remember what my thing was. I'll bring it up later. That's funny. I have a couple of ideas. Beep, 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 beep. Fake FAQ news coming to you live, guys. We just got this in. So, one of the items in the new FAQ coming out is... You may only drop reveal bombs when performing a green maneuver. Yes? No? I mean, it's already a rule, so I mean, we're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah, that's interesting, I guess. Sucks for K-Wings, I guess. Nim doesn't care too much.
Well, what are the greens on the what are the greens on it?
1 through 3 straight, and the 2 banks.
1 through 3 straight and the 2 banks. Okay, so that limits PS10 NIM for bomblet generator, right?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't that be a simple fix?
Yeah, it would help, but a lot of it is a lot of the issue is not necessarily where he gets eventually, but where he goes right before he does his maneuver, where that advanced sensor barrel roll or boost puts him.
That's fine.
So I guess you solve like half of it, I guess.
You still have to do a green maneuver, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So you're taking genius out a little bit. Kyle, did you hear any of this?
Right.
Reveal bombs, green maneuvers only.
What do you think?
Yep.
It's a super simple fix.
Okay.
Because then you can actually
I understand where you're going with this.
High bombers good because you can put extra munitions, bombs, and the
and you'd have to put twin ion engines on that bitch.
The TIE Mark II, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
but if it's a bomber, what else are you going to put on?
It would definitely benefit the Empire more. Not to say that
and who doesn't
dials aren't better than most of the factions, is the fact that they have to deal with their primary firing arc nowadays more than any other faction, which is kind of a not good deal these days. I'm
gonna
I don't
go
know.
with what Ketch and Patrick are saying here. Ketch is saying that the advanced sensors still keeps the threat real, right? It does.
Right.
But it's not like, Jesus Christ, I can go wherever the fuck I want and put a bomb there. Right? which is why PS10 NIM is so dangerous.
Right.
Now, Patrick comes up and says green maneuver bombing hurts all of the bombers and makes them pointless. I think it levels the playing field when it comes to bombs. Now, action bombs are totally different because it's an action bomb. It requires an action delay.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say that I'm going to agree with Patrick with what I was about to say, and then I let
with
you
all green maneuvers hurts all of the bombers.
Yeah, that's what I was going to try to say. I was going to say most of the bombers don't have the exceptional greens that you're looking for to make that a good FAQ choice. If you're going to say the fire spray comes with a bomb, most of these bombers have a 1, a 2 forward green, and if they're fucking lucky, a 1 bank and maybe a 2 bank. That's it.
Call me a sucker.
It makes it completely goddamn pointless for you to drop a bomb if it's going to blow up on your own ass.
But, call me a sucker for fluff. But if you're advanced censoring, barrel rolling over, and then you're going to do a too hard turn, and then you're going to drop a bomb in front of you, that seems like a lot on a pilot. Doesn't it?
Oh, so what are you getting at? You're getting at trajectory simulator? Because you would have to drop the bomb after you barrel rolled because you would reveal your maneuver and then barrel roll. No, you wouldn't. That's not how that works. You would reveal your maneuver, you would drop your bomb 5 forward, then you could barrel roll. Because it's when you reveal your maneuver dial.
Right. I understand.
Not after you barrel roll.
I'm just saying, instead of I don't want to take the idea of, because when they change cluster mines, right? They change cluster mines to hits and crits.
Right.
Yeah.
They still only do damage, but they don't do crits. But nobody was using cluster mines to everyone was using cluster mines.
Of course they are, because you know what? That was a legitimate fix for cluster mines.
Super legit mix. But what I'm saying is,
it was added 1/8 of a chance of dealing a damage.
Everyone now is trying to contain bombs because bombs is everything. The game is broken now by bombs. Now it's broken because of mainly 1 pilot, maybe 2. You throw Miranda in there with advanced slam.
Miranda's been breaking bombs before NIM.
Exactly, but even with the new
Triple K-wings have been breaking bombs.
Well, the Jump Master now with Jump Master with Cad Bane.
Sabine.
That breaks the shit out of bombs, right?
I don't think
Sabine breaks bombs more than Cad Bane.
It does, sure. But allowing a bomb slot on a Jump Master with a white sloop sucks.
Oh, Jesus. Coach, have you seen a freaking bomb Jump Master be relevant? You can do it, but does it do the job for its point total?
No. Nobody's ever.
I'm just saying. If you limited it
about it, but it just doesn't work as good as it.
If you limited it to green maneuvers, bombs would still be relevant, sort of, not as crazy as they are now. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just drunk and off my rocker because I am kind of crazy and old, and I've only had 4 hours of sleep. So. Moving on. Okay, so
that was a pretty good discussion. I liked it.
FAQ news coming in. FAQ fake news coming in. New game mechanic. When firing your primary weapon at a target within range 1 to 3, if your target is in your firing arc, this is not an EPT. This is not a card. This is a straight up fucking game mechanic. Printed in the rules. You get to add a focus result to your roll.
True or no, OP? Adding a crit.
But always. It's only in your forward firing arc.
I know. You can do that.
But Chiranu rarely has anyone in their forward firing arc.
Because you don't need to fly him that way.
No, but I'm saying he wouldn't add the focus
with a bonus
if he wasn't in your firing arc. right?
I know, but with a bonus like that, you're going to start
Oh
keeping
yeah,
people in your
with a bonus like that, that'd be great. But Shirnu doesn't like to get shot at if he doesn't have to. He's already getting the focus turned to a crit. I'm just saying, this is like your fucking X-wing fix. This will bring B-wings back. This will bring. It'd be fucking great for Whisper. Oh man.
Yeah. What about Dengar? Dengar is going to love that.
Dengar would love it, but everyone keeps bitching about we're not doing firing our X-wing anymore. It's like, okay, give them an incentive. You're not going to give them a straight up hit or a crit. You're going to give them a focus, so they have to have a focus token to change it, or an EPT that changes it for them. Right?
I totally missed this FAQ that's coming out.
Oh, you're not in the know. This is strictly store owners are getting this, and I'm gracious enough to
something about a ship
my knowledge.
when you're firing. And
did you not hear what I just said? You didn't hear what I said, did you?
I just asked that question. I didn't hear what you said, Coach.
I thought you were playing along with the whole fake FAQ news thing, and I thought you were just being the dumb weather girl. But apparently you don't have the boobs for that. So I will clue you in again.
Maybe if we use Montana's face and I act like a dumb anime chick, we can come up with a new waifu for Chris Allen.
Is that what it's called? Waifu? I thought it was waifu.
No, it's waifu.
It's waifu. I'm so bad. I'm so sad that I had to fucking Google that because that sucked.
Obviously, you don't watch anime.
I don't watch. I mean, I watched Vampire Hunter D. Does that count?
Fuck yeah, that counts.
All right. I watched shit out of that.
That's a goddamn timeless classic right there. That counts.
I am an anime fanatic then.
Did you watch Bloodlust?
No.
Because that was fantastic. That was the sequel.
No. What else did I watch? There was another anime I liked. That wasn't. Oh, well, Ghost in the Shell. Everybody loves Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, well, shit.
Nope, that was about it. So, anyway.
Tenchimayo, Sailor Moon.
So,
Dragon Ball Z.
No, shut up. We're going to fucking Crate Cast here talking about goddamn Pokemon. Nobody fucking wants to hear about this shit. So, we're stopping it right now. Ketch says you're goddamn right, Kyle. About whatever he thought you were talking about. Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Yes, Ketch. I watched Cowboy Bebop. In fact, one of our fellow store owners thinks he is Cowboy Bebop.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
So anyway, so like the mechanic where at range 1 you add a die, range 3, attack dice, range 3 you add a green die. I'm saying that if you are attacking and your target is range 1 to 3, obviously it has to be range 1 to 3, and they're in your primary, if you're shooting a primary weapon and they're in your forward firing arc, you can add a focus result to your die roll.
That's not that broken.
It's not that broken as in saying, you have to have something to turn that focus into a hit.
Like Poe Dameron? That would be fucking good for him.
Yes. Poe Dameron would be what I consider Poe Dameron.
That'd be fantastic for his ass.
But what I'm saying is
heavy laser cannon on him with the stress token.
Right.
Rage. Inspired recruit.
Rage would be great.
On fucking Kane Farlander. I like it. This is going places, Coach.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Hold on this idea.
So let's think about this right now.
This is broken.
Patrick says he does not want a 10 dice attack Nora.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that possible?
Yeah. Yes, it is, and that's a thank you, Catch, for catching that.
No, it wasn't Catch. It was Patrick. Let's
Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick got that one.
Patrick, good idea.
But wait a minute. Walk me through that then. So range 1, 4 dice.
And then we have Jan.
You have Jan. You spend the target lock for a focus.
Finn, maybe?
Finn.
For a blank.
Right.
You get the focus for being in your forward firing arc.
Ooh, Swarm Leader.
Oh,
Swarm Leader.
Swarm Leader for another
that's
2.
still only 9.
Swarm Leader gives you 2 more. Doesn't that make 10?
Oh, Swarm Leader could give you 10. And I'm sorry, but if you're running that list, I will get down on my knees and bow down to the 10 dice attack Nora.
So we're only adding 1, so you can already do 9. So what's 1 more?
What's 1 more? What the fuck? Why not? Who cares? I'm just saying. Okay, now think about this. Rookie X-Wings, right?
Rookie X-Wings.
But who cares? They're getting that 4th focus. B-Wings, getting that focus that they might want. B-Wings FCS. 4BZ, babies.
You know, okay. It sounds broken. It really does. But with the amount of hull and shields that are coming out for these low-cost ships, and they just keep getting lower, and they just keep getting beefier.
Yep.
You're going to need something out there that's going to keep these games within the 75-minute time limit for the competitive game. So, let's get the 13 attack die fully modified without worrying about not having any misses.
Why not? Well, because we have to bring the old ships into the new age, right? So give the old ships. Because the only good thing about the old ships is most of them still have 3 dice attacks, right?
Yeah.
Give them a leg up. Give them something to make their attacks a little harder to hit that Nim, to hit that Miranda, hit that freaking Jesus Christ.
So
what does the goddamn Caligula have?
3, 1.
9 hit points.
You just want the Swarm to be good again.
I want the fucking Swarm to be good again. Can you
Horrific.
imagine that?
Horrific on Crack Swarm.
That was the original. That was the original.
You literally just ruined my entire secret thing.
That was
Nobody was supposed to mention the TIE Swarm in this one.
the TIE Swarm was my first negative play experience.
Oh my god!
It was because I played Montana. He's like, I've got all these TIE fighters and I'm going to use them. I'm like, perfect. I'm going to run my Reaper Squadron, which consisted of 2 A-Wings and a B-Wing. So he had, what was it?
Vader,
6.
Hellrunner, and 4 academies.
Yeah, so there was 6 ships on the board. And we literally only got 5 turns.
Well, you have to remember, this was my first tournament ever.
Oh my
so
god.
I was taking forever, I'm sure.
It's like, I'm going to move 2
dials.
forward and barrel roll backwards for no reason at all.
If this was the case, the TIE Swarm games would be done in 15 minutes.
Because I was considering making the rule for generic only.
Oh,
which
sure.
would be
Okay.
interesting. That would help a lot. But then
I wanna
still
see-
have the cracks.
I want to see things like R7 Astromech and generic E-Wings, like the low pilot skill ones. Make play.
That's never
That's
happened.
what I want to see.
You want to see the Nave Moon pilot or whatever the fuck that name
Black
is.
Moon
I want
and
to see a
Nave
title
Squadron.
for the
There you
E-Wing
go.
that works for
Never
everybody
gonna happen.
but Cornhorn.
It's
That's what
never
I want
gonna
to see.
happen.
How about pilot skill 2 and under gets that new rule? I'd go for that.
Ooh.
I would go for that.
Yeah, well, you can't do pilot skill 3 because that includes contracted scouts.
Yep.
Nobody wants to see
Contracted
that.
You would see 4BZ come back in a big way.
And that would be great.
That'd be all right.
I would be totally fine with that. He's on a bot. Zach Johnson's like, no, I'm sorry, Zach. He's pilot skill something.
4?
Yep.
Who
5?
fucking cares?
5.
I still laugh about that fucking list to this day.
Oh, Jesus.
It was so good.
Fucking Sig Turret and Han Solo. God.
Well, I'm gonna call Now that we brought up, I'm gonna go with Eton Abot is our official code word for going to commercial break.
So, since we're calling a commercial break, I'm going to announce the fact that I'm drinking your grandfather's beer. This is
Wow.
Hams right here.
Wow.
If nobody has drank a Hams before, let your taste buds be amazed by this fantastic drink in this can right here.
Okay. Story time. Me, right here. I was a freshman in college back in 2001 in the dorms, Iowa State. Go Clones. We had a guy on the floor. We're in commercial break, right? Yeah, we're in commercial break. Fuck it. I deemed commercial break.
Well, okay, whatever.
Shush! Don't interrupt my story.
Fine.
We had a buddy who lived on the floor, freshman. His brother was a senior. Bought us our first keg that we were going to have a 10th floor walls keg. Not knowing what we were ordering, we're just like, get us something good, right? And we gave him like $50. He went and bought us a Hams keg and pocketed $20 fucking, I swear to God.
$20?
Dude, Hams kegs, they were almost for free on the side of the goddamn road. So
it's
we
not
wheeled
that terrible of a beer. It's actually pretty delicious.
We wheeled that bitch up in a shopping cart, took it up the elevator because we lived on the top fucking floor, and had a keg party in our dorm room. Probably legit, maybe 100 people, and finally we got busted. Hid the keg well enough that they didn't find it because they hid it in my room, and nobody went into my room. But the problem was they left it in my room for 2 weeks. No ice.
No.
And like innocent little 19-year-olds, we are like, I wonder if it's still good.
You gotta drink the shit. You paid for it.
And we poured a cup. We put some ice cubes in it to make it a little colder. and we each took a drink and puked right on my floor. It was the grossest thing I've ever seen.
So honestly, does that have anything to do with the fact that it was Hams or the fact that it sat around for 2 weeks?
I'm going to go with a combination of the two. Fucking, our powers combined made that
we are Captain Planet
beer. That was Captain Shitball beer. That's what that was. and like you flashing your Hams fucking can almost made me want to regurgitate what I have in my stomach right now. Because I can't even look at a Hams can and be like,
oh yeah, take a look.
I mean, it was almost like drinking skunk piss. Like roadkill skunk piss. That's how bad it was.
That's good.
All right, well, while we're
Since we're on commercial break, I'm going to go get another Hams. John, you want a Hams?
Fantastic.
I'll mail you some.
No.
I'll mail it to you. Then you could have the satisfaction of drinking what I drank. Sitting in the back of a fucking FedEx van for 2 days. Patrick, my friend stabbed a bear ball to get the beer out due to the pump breaking. I kind of worked. What the fuck? Wait a minute. My friend stabbed a bear ball.
I think someone else is drinking while we're drinking, Coach.
So either he's telling a beer ball. Okay, thank God, Patrick. Because if you're stabbing bear balls, you are a much manlier man than I am. So, my friend stabbed a beer ball to get the beer out due to the pump breaking. Kind of worked. I don't know what a beer ball is, Patrick. Are you saying he stabbed a beer keg? And from now on, it's a bear ball because You stabbing a bear ball is just too good. That is just way too good. Okay, chat world right now, our loyal watchers, which includes Catch, Wolfman, but you're near us, you know us. Patrick, and Zach, all you guys. I would love to get a town hall with you guys, like a closed town hall, just you guys, and we're just gonna shoot the shit. There's a couple things you got to do. One thing is you have to download Audacity. It's a free audio thing that we all use to record all of our shit, and then we send it over to John, and depending on how well he feels, he edits all together. Also, you need something to record with. So this cost me about $15. And I believe I have the best audio on the podcast. So, Catch has already got it installed. See, look at you got. Yep, Audacity. Ryan, you're correct. Audacity. And we might just say fuck it, and maybe let's go with I might have dun dun dun. I might have Chris Allen on next week, but the week after that, let's set up this town hall thing. Let's do that. I will probably get, I think all of you guys are Facebook friends with me. So we'll get all you guys on the messenger, and then I'll blast you guys all that Google Hangouts thing, and we'll just hop on.
Oh my God.
What do you think, Kyle?
I just got back from taking a piss.
Well, what I'm saying is maybe to you know, let's give the chat group like a legit, like a town hall thing. Let's get Catch, let's get Zach, let's get Ryan, let's get Wolfman, let's get all the guys that are on the chat like with us regularly. Let's get them on the show.
Well, yeah, we've been talking about that.
Fuck
we just
it, why
make
not?
it happen,
right? And I said,
well, I talked to Derek. Derek knows that.
yeah.
Catch is one of our listeners.
email.
Ryan's one of our listeners.
Okay,
You
so
know.
I think we've had Zach, and I know we have Zach, and I know we have Catch.
Yep. Patrick.
We need Patrick. I got Patrick's stuff.
Sir George.
Oh, Sir Jorge. Sir Jorge. You got to get shit over to us, man. Oh, and Ryan, you're in this too. Don't worry about it. We're not forgetting you.
I said Ryan. See, I leave nobody out.
That's because you're a better human being than I am.
That's how I roll.
Ryan says, yeah, we got to learn how to edit a Google Hangout session because John's going back to Iowa for several weeks. Oh, yeah, we're stealing your boy.
That's right, we are. He is coming back.
I'm going to make him OCX, baby.
Yep.
He's going to be OCX material.
Who's that?
Ryan, I'm going to give you a heads up. The best way to do it is have everyone record Audacity, and then you don't have to worry about the Google Hangouts. Sons of bitches. That's us. OCX. All right. Now that you guys got to take a pee break, I'm going to go take a quick pee break because you guys felt like you took a shit and a half.
Well, I had to run upstairs and get a beer, then sit down, and then realize that I had to take a piss. Then I had to get back up and then go take one. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right.
Go take your fucking piss.
You guys can entertain them with whatever you guys deem necessary.
I tell you what.
Good luck, audience.
Deep eye gazing.
Yep, let's just stare at them.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, no, please make that a thing. We're like 2 minutes is just like.
You got to take your headset with you so we can hear you piss into the toilet like you made us do before John edited all that shit out.
No.
We want
now
live
that we're live, I will not do that.
Piss
usually
hitting the toilet.
Hidden joke, guys. I used to not mute myself when I go take a piss, and they had to
Yeah.
listen to it.
Every episode.
But I don't know half these people. Well, technically, I know all of them. But 13 viewers. High five, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you should talk to them about something content-wise.
Nope, that's over.
Well, I'm not going to get to go to the tournament on Saturday. I got to work now.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah. Getting all excited to run Vader and Chernu.
I think the person who runs your factory is like totally letting you down.
It's true. Especially since that person is me. I'm letting me down.
Yeah. I'm making myself go into work on Saturday.
Yeah.
Being your own boss is just terrible.
Well, yeah, it would be pretty sucky of me to say, well, we got to work on Saturday. You guys have fun.
You know, I appreciate that. Because nothing's better than coming back into work on a Monday when your boss tells you that you have to work a Saturday. And the first thing that they talk about on Monday morning is how excellent of a golf trip they had on Saturday while you were at work. Fucking dicks.
Yeah. No, if we're working Saturdays, I want to do something so that we quit working Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
Knock that off.
So we have quite a few requests since our last episode about getting some OCX pasties made.
Pasties?
And yeah, like pasties, like nipple pasties.
Oh, gotcha. I was thinking like pasties, like you want us to make a bread and meat packet? I get it now.
That sounds.
I'm on the same page.
That sounds legit too. Oh God. So, I mean, we could totally have some people go to the strip joint, which I know that's kind of a traditional thing. And I told them I wasn't going to go, and I didn't go. Hand out OCX pasties at the strip joints in Indianapolis for Gen Con next year. As long as we make them, it'll happen.
Sounds good. I'll hang out with you wherever you're not at the strip club.
Oh, so yeah, that's right. Because you're not going to be able to make it to Worlds because I'm not going to say. But you're planning on going to Gen Con next year, which is
I don't know about planning. That'll be. I hope I can go.
Dude, just put away enough money to fly to, let's say, what? Omaha. Because, yeah, dude, perfect. Fly down to Omaha.
I don't know, that's probably not going to be cheaper than Chicago.
Tell them to fly to Des Moines. Then we can pick them up.
Yeah.
Des Moines?
We have to go to Omaha, too.
Is that even on the way?
There's a shitload of airports that are really inexpensive to get to.
Yeah, fly to Omaha.
Omaha might be pretty cheap.
Omaha, that'd be better.
Yeah, fly to Omaha. We'll pick your ass up, and then we'll head there. Because then it's just a straight shot.
When's Gen Con?
August 2nd.
Sometime in August. You have literally
August 2nd.
You have literally 11 fucking months to figure out how you're gonna.
I'm just getting a feel. Just getting a feel for it.
You're the fucking boss. You can leave whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah. Make your goddamn employees work Saturday and Sunday and then tell them how amazing your vacation was when you get back.
Oh, that did not happen to you, did it?
No. I am the boss. I don't do that to people. Oh, but it maybe happened to Kyle. Yeah, we're probably talking to Kyle.
That's what I was talking about.
Looks like $400 round trip to Omaha.
It's well worth it, man.
Dude, you're gonna have to fly through
rose petal. They literally threw rose petals at us when we were walking into the X-wing room.
Yeah.
It was Mary and Joseph on the donkey, like they were throwing palm trees in our way, like, oh, it's OCX, quick, throw shit on the ground so they don't have to touch the concrete because their feet are not worthy. Actually, no, it was Asian Mike, and that was about it. Dude, I'm friends with Asian Mike. Did I tell you that?
What? How come I didn't get this friend invite from Asian Mike?
Because you didn't meet Asian Mike.
Yes, I did.
You're not fucking as cool as I am.
Whatever. He was the first dude as we got to our first table who came up to all three of us and were like, oh my God, are you OCX? I remember Asian Mike. I don't forget shit. That's my thing.
Well, thank God we have one person that doesn't on this fucking traveling crew.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a really long commercial break.
Who says we're on commercial break? Montana's totally putting all this in.
We came in from it?
This will come after the show. Nobody can see your help wanted sign, Coach.
You like that?
No, they see "ha-wa" in the words of Ryan Farmer.
Reverend Farmer?
Ryan Farmer.
Let's start calling him Reverend Farmer. I like that idea.
Have him on the show. We'll make fun of him then.
The Reverend. Preach it to us, Reverend. Oh, we're going to do that when we get him on. He's only free on Wednesdays, though. So we're going to have to wait till volleyball to get him on some other night. Whatever.
Another month and a half.
Hey, guys. Just want to let you all know I'm drinking Diet Coke tonight.
And
watching the weight.
Diet Coke and what?
He needs to get ordained as an ordained Jedi minister. Yes, Reverend Jedi Master Ryan Farmer. We should make this happen. Let's ordain him at the World's Party. I'm going to find somebody who's getting married in Minneapolis. I'm going to have Ryan Farmer marry these people under the Jedi order. Yes!
At the OCX and Gold Squadron party.
Now, no. This is not the OCX and Gold Squadron party. This is the world's exclusive party.
Exclusive.
Okay.
It's exclusive because we only have 60 tickets to give out.
We talked to Dion.
Bullshit, because I'm going to sneak people in.
we talked to Dion. And
Wolfman's going to bring the lightsabers. Yes.
And there's only 60 people allowed in this room that we have reserved. Now,
60-ish. We
need legitimate proof. And I know who Derek is because I know who he is. I've seen him in person.
The Wolfman.
The Wolfman. We need Zach Johnson, Patrick, and Lieutenant Ketch to show up, and Ryan Ledford at Worlds, and anybody else from Hornet Squadron Radio, and you will have reserved tickets on OCX.
Whoa.
But you have to pay for them yourself.
Whoa.
We're going to hold a spot.
Whoa. I got a feeling Dion's going to watch this if he's not watching already. And he's going to be like, he's going to be angrier than you than he was at me. Which I'm totally for. I'm totally for.
Why? Because I said that 5 people have a spot if they show up?
Well, 9 people, right? And then you got to include yourselves, so.
Well, I'm going to already be there.
Yeah.
Ryan's like, "Yep, video's out. Fuck it." they got video proof.
Yep.
Oh man, Dion's gonna hate you.
No, he's not.
I'm sure you get to pick like X number of people, but
yeah,
60's a rough number. I'm pretty sure we're gonna pack that bitch to 100 people.
If OCX is gonna take up 4 people in that room, and then we have 4 more people that we have reserved tickets for, I'm sure it's okay. If they come.
Catch is like, quote, God damn it, Aaron. End quote, Dion, somewhere in the future.
It's so true.
I love that man so much. He's the best.
We need to get to Uncle Mark's list submission, Coach.
Okay,
So
all right.
please.
We're gonna come in for a commercial break.
Yeah.
Thanks for that invigorating and vibrating commercial, Vagaro. I just want to let everyone know that they are currently out of stock right now, but they are going to be getting a huge shipment in very soon.
You can thank our
you can
current
thank
list submissioner on.
you can thank Mark Tibbett for draining the entire supply line. Apparently, the man has a very. No, I'm not going to go there. I can't do that to Uncle Mark.
He has a need. He has a need.
There's an itch that needed to be scratched. He's in bed anyway. He went to bed already.
He didn't tell us he had to take a piss. He told us he went to bed.
Hey, Mark, fuck you. Oh, no, I love that man more than life itself. Anyway, so coming in, we also want to... Oh, okay. Before we get to the submission, I am going to let everyone in on the greatest fucking secret ever. I just discovered this. Store Championship. Jorge, were you the guy that showed me Bondic? Not Bond, like, and then the word dick, but Bondic. Bondic. What this product is comes in a nice little silver case like this. If you're watching on YouTube Live, yeah, yep. All right, I know. I got you, Jorge. We're on the same page. So Jorge gave me a little demonstration of this. What this is a simple glue stick, right? Has a little cap. You pop the cap off. Has a nice little fine tip. Like that. Oh, I'm squeezing it too hard. I'm letting the juice fall out. So anyway, it emits a glue. What am I bonding my dick to? I'm bonding my dick to the UV light of passion, baby. So this product is amazing. You apply a little bit of glue to something, a little bit of glue to something. You put them together. You flick this little UV light on. You flash it over whatever you put the glue on, like this. Doesn't take much. Maybe 5 seconds of UV light, and it sets like freaking concrete, baby. It is ridiculous. I am a big fan of magnetizing my X-Wing bases, or my X-Wing ships to a magnetized peg. Usually it takes me about an hour to where I know the glue bonds to the magnet completely. Any kind of super glue out there, that's usually what it does. You put a little dab of Bondic, put the thing two together, throw the UV light on there. It is set. It is done. You never have to worry about it. I literally dropped a K-Wing a minute after gluing this thing. It busted right at the magnet. Threw the thing together. It was awesome. So, I wish I had stock in this company because they're going to go through the roof, but Bondic, X-Wing players, get yourself a Bondic. This thing is $17.99 on Amazon.
It's not telling you how many times. It will
revolutionize your way in miniatures. This thing is the best thing. It's better than sliced bread. I can slice bread, but I cannot get glue to set up in 5 seconds and bond as well as this. Do not put it on your dick because it will hurt.
Nice disclaimer.
Miniatures only. Not saying Oh man, there was a really dirty joke I could go into there. But
Yeah. You can check
Yeah.
to see if your super
For
glue
miniature
stuck or if
penises,
your wife
it will
came
not
home
work.
with someone else's on there.
But
Wrong.
Bondic, go for it. BONDIC. Get yourself one today. I love this product. It's great. So moving on. Apparently we have what are these things called? They're list submissions. Nobody. Crickets.
Yeah, well,
That's what they are.
So
we can
so
either
when
have
when
Montana read it or you read it. I'm not reading nothing.
let's go with natural human interaction here. When I end a sentence with like list submissions, when my voice raises a little bit, that's a question mark. And that
Yep.
means my two other hosts are supposed to pick up, not just sit there like, I wonder what he's going to do next.
Well, Montana usually is the one that does the reading. That's why I was surprised
You know what?
that
Fuck
you
it.
called
I'm
me
going to
out.
do it. I'm going to do it.
I was looking at this and I don't see the actual list.
Oh.
Hold on.
So that's
I
why
got
you
this.
got stunned silence from me because I was like, where's the actual.
It was there. I remember copy and pasting it in there.
It's not. It is not. Anyway, I'm
Okay.
going to read the first. I'm going to read and for all of you listeners out there, this list submission comes from the one and the only Uncle Mark. News has come to us that on-call coverage has been obtained, and therefore the true Gold Squadron leader, Gold Leader / Gold One, whatever, Mark, because you can be whatever the fuck you want. We already deemed Dion Gold Commander, and we're going to get him the helmet. So, Gold Leader Gold One will be in attendance at Crossroads 2 in Indy this weekend. We shall look about to see what will be joining the combat and seek to learn what skills and skullduggery will be employed by various foes. We fly for glory. Excelsior! Now, this is funny because Mark added the fucking definition to Excelsior, used in the names of hotels, newspapers, and other products to indicate superior quality. Thanks, Mark. Now, normally this would be the time that I would read you the list submission, but I don't have one. So go ahead,
I have the
John.
list memorized, so I'll go ahead and do that.
That's why I said go
So
ahead,
he
John.
has Braylon Stram. I'm muted.
No, but
Anyway,
you sound
he has-
funny when you think you are. Oh, that was great. Take it away, John.
Okay. So we have. I'm trying. We have Braylon Stram with R3A2 and Gunner, a Y-Wing with TLT and thermal detonators, another Y-Wing with TLT and thermal detonators, and Rex in a TIE fighter.
All right, help me out here. I'm not seeing anything funny about this list. Oh, wait, he doesn't have Tactician on Braylon, does he? But he has R3A2.
R3A2. Mm-hmm. No, I actually kind of like this list.
Okay, so then we get to make fun of Mark for bringing us a bullshit list. If you like it.
Well, you still have you have your thermal detonators on some Y-Wings, which are going to do you a lot of good. Especially since you can only do it on green now.
Yeah, because you can only reveal bombs on green maneuvers. According to the FAQ.
TLT's
Okay, so can you guys hear me?
Yeah, let's just
Now we can.
Yeah.
But I feel like we can only hear you when you're in this position, though. Can I?
The one that I'm in right now.
Yep. Just like this. Like we can only hear you with your super cool Dean like arm over the chair. Like I got no care in the world. I'm cool.
Well, I can't click on anything right now because my computer's like locked up thinking about a bunch of junk that it doesn't need to be thinking about, apparently.
Well, Wolfman is saying, what is this fuckery? And I kind of have to agree with Wolfman. Bombs go on B-Wings, dumbass. Sorry, Zach. I translated your... Duh. Didn't you realize that from Zach's fucking post? Mark, I feel like this could actually win some games.
Not very many, but a couple.
Not very many, but I'm just saying, you know, it could. Man, yeah, no, it is a bad list. It is a bad list. I kind of like the thermal detonators on the Y-Wings because they're just a slow-moving beast anyway. Eventually, they're gonna be like, "Oh, look at me, bump into you, pop out the thermals." What else was on the Y-Wings?
TLT.
Nope. We got to go with our Lord and Savior sync turrets.
What are you going to do with those 4 extra points? How about engine upgrade on one of the Ys?
What?
Engine upgrade on one of the Ys.
Yes! That is an excellent idea.
That's a truly horrific list.
There we go. You know how little of a tweak that took to take that list from to like Zach Johnson level? Yes. All right. Braylon Stram, Gunner, and Texas. No, R382.
R382.
And then it's Y-Wing, engine upgrade, sync turret, and thermal detonator. And then 2 other Y-Wings, sync turret, and thermal detonator. Boom! You got it.
Yeah, I don't know. That might fit points-wise. I don't know.
Sync turret! I swear to God, man, I'm going to make sync turret, like, mean wholesome. Oh.
That's really synced turret of you.
It's very sync turret of me. Kyle, why were you so sync turret during this episode?
Sync turret? Yeah, definitely.
You were very sync turret during that last little bit there.
He wasn't privy to this.
Can you swap Saboteur into Braylon? Yes, Catch, we can. Oh, yes.
My brain's not ready for this right now.
This is so much better. BTLA 4 and sync turret laughing my ass off.
There's nothing wrong with a BTL sync turret Y-Wing.
But
as long as you have R4 Agromech on it.
Yep, okay. So, recapping Mark's terrible list, we just made it worse. Braylon Strom, Saboteur, and R382.
Oh my God.
Should we put Mercenary Co-Pilot on Braylon Strom instead?
He's only got the one crew. But, instead of Saboteur?
Oh, that's right. No, Saboteur. Never mind. Nope, I like Saboteur instead. Better. The BTLA for sync turret definitely wins the day. With the thermal detonator. Nope, no. We're going to remove the thermal detonator, put on the engine upgrade.
Whatever.
Because he's got an arc dodge.
Well, fellas, it's 11:30, and I see some Ewoks.
Yep.
I see Ewoks.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, it is. Shameless plugs. Can we do shameless plugs first?
Fine.
I'm gonna do shameless plug. OC Games Comics. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. It's the greatest thing. Actually, what I did want to do a shameless plug thing for. And this might. I have a feeling, man, I could go for another hour on this. I feel really bad for posting our live vidcast thing on other people's like squadron pages.
Yeah, stop that.
But like everyone else posts on ours kind of a thing. Like I feel like there should be a community thing where like there should just be
Okay.
a
Like the X-Wing
podcast
Podcast
Facebook
Alliance?
page.
So if
You know
you
there
if,
is one of
if
those,
if Gold Squadron posts on ours, we post on theirs. Cool. Horn Squadron posts on ours. We post on theirs. Cool. Blowing up every fucking X-Wing community in the entire United States.
I only post to Minoc, Gold, Nova, and Eastern.
Nova.
I'm trying to build the fucking community of OCX here, man. Now we could close this bitch off. That's fine with me. I don't care. It's not like we care how many downloads we have. I've already
really.
determined that
We're gonna keep doing what we do.
I'm like the 5th highest celebrity in X-Wing. So
you got some funny math.
With his lucky X-Wing underwear on right now.
Yeah.
I don't have it on today. No, I don't have it on today.
You didn't get down to the bottom of the barrel.
You know what's sad? I found out that my lucky underwear is really good during Packers game.
Yeah.
Not so good during Iowa State games though.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, no, I heard of this X-Wing Podcast Alliance thing, but that was kind of spearheaded by Nova, wasn't it?
Might have been spearheaded by Back to Dials.
Oh, they don't seem like that proactive of people. Yeah, you're right, fucking Zach Johnson. But my Belgium. What the fuck? Wow, okay, that didn't go anywhere. Holy shit. You guys are terrible. From now on, I am getting a guest. Kyle, you've lost your ambassador fucking title. I'm getting a guest every weekend. I don't give a shit if it's like some...
John got mad at me earlier this week because I was apparently talking to a Belgian guy, and he did some stuff, and he knew about it, and I didn't. So I told him to get a hold of him, and he must have not have. And I'm going to blame the producer on this one.
Hey, pimp the producer. Fuck yes. Pimp the producer. We have one crumpled up dollar bill right now. And I'm sorry, that's the winner so far.
The winner of one crumpled up dollar bill.
I'm putting a cap. No, I'm not ending this. If you can come up with something better than a crumpled up dollar bill, other podcasts out there, I'm going to give you 2 weeks. You guys have 2 weeks. It is October 3rd. You extrapolate the fucking math. 2 weeks from now, that's when we pimp our producer out.
17th.
October 17th is when our producer is pimped out officially. So, right now, the crumpled up dollar bill from Gold Squadron wins. Right now. But it is on every other podcast to send either myself a message or on OCX Aces Facebook page a picture of something that you are willing something that you value more than a crumpled up dollar bill, we'll take that. And we will pimp our producer out for that. So, I'm looking at you, Crates. I'm looking at you. I want John Montana on the Carolina Crates.
Oh, I don't know. We got $1 in a Busch Light.
Are you kidding? Oh, we have. Wait, is it a crumpled up dollar bill or a Busch Light, or is it a crumpled up dollar and a dollar bill and a Busch Light?
Yes.
Well, the Busch Light holds a lot of weight with us here.
Iowan value.
So, Crates. I'm just letting you know. Okay. This is personal message to the Crates, guys.
We're gonna put Montana on the Crates.
Yes, it's perfect because Travis the Johnson will finally have someone smart enough to talk to on that podcast. They can like.
Oh my God!
They can meld. They
formulate
can
the plot to take over
this.
the world.
They're on the same mind length. Like I don't even think the power of Chris Allen could interrupt that beautiful flow of content.
What about a crumpled up dollar and a Dree string expense to Gold Squadron?
It has to be a used G-string. Sent to me so I can smell it and make sure that it is used G-string.
Oh.
And then I will allow
as long as you're volunteering for the sniffing.
I'll suck the shit out of that.
Oh.
Maybe. Depends on what condition it comes in.
Size 14.
It's
if it is bigger than this, he automatically wins, and he's going to that podcast. If I get a pair of panties that are bigger than 1.5 feet long, you win the bet. Oh man. Fuck, I actually think I forgot my real shout out that I wanted to do. Oh dude. No, fuck that. John, got any shout outs?
Falling asleep at the wheel.
I have a shout out to a guy I played on Vassal. He was brand new to Vassal, hadn't played anybody, so I spent a couple hours teaching him. But we had fun. It was good to help out another guy, and said he was going to be on Vassal more, so shout out to James. I don't know how to say his last name. It's like Voger, Voger. But anyway, I told him to listen. So if you're hearing this,
Vigaro. His name wasn't Vigaro, was it?
No.
James Vigaro.
Not even.
Because it is now.
All right, James Vigaro. We'll get him on sometime. The Baron of the Blue Pill.
Whoa! Oh my God! I can't wait till I win Worlds, and that's gonna be the title of my fucking card. The Baron of the Blue Pill.
Yep.
Blue Pill.
It's gonna be an illicit.
No. Empire only upgrade.
Oh God.
Only allowed on Boba Fett. Yeah. Gives him a +1 pilot skill.
Furry fucking bastards need to hurry
another
up.
Another crew and another bomb slot.
I need to get. Did you guys see the picture of what they have for those?
The Ewoks.
Yeah, the goddamn.
Oh, dude, yes. Okay, see, this is the problem we have to run into, though. Is technically there's 4 of us.
Yeah. But, like, we can always get, like, another Ewok one solo, but those are, like, the 3 Ewok commanders.
I call the black one, just letting you know.
I want the white and brown one.
I want the black one.
I know. I get the regular brown one.
You get the regular brown one.
And I seen these at Walmart.
I can't wait for somebody to pick up on this episode right at this point. I'm like, I get the black one. I get the brown one. I get the regular brown one. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Are we selling slaves or something?
Like, they totally have, like, it's $25. They have 3 Ewoks. They're what the the fuck are those things? God,
They're
Bobbleheads.
Ewoks. We get
they're
it.
pop.
Yes.
They're the pop bobbleheads or whatever.
Yes. They're the pop.
come in-
the
they come in
pop
boxes like
vinyl
this.
action. They're the
They come
pop vinyl action figures. Yes, I
Yes,
understand.
they
where
look
you're
like
going.
this, and there's 3 of them in a box for $25. 3 Ewoks, and whenever we're going a little long, I just kind of want to pick them up like this and start going.
Oh no, I've totally have an idea of redoing all of this back here. This will be like Dion's beautiful kind of a deal.
Display of orange
Yeah,
templates.
like his awesome
Aesthetic.
stuff. I want to answer Kedge's question, which I think might be a question a lot of people have been asking lately. Where is Chicago? And how do I put this delicately? It's football season, and the guy is a huge Steelers fan. And now you might be asking yourself, it's Tuesday nights. Why is a huge football fan not being able to be available on Tuesday nights? Let's just say the guy shuts down during football season. Like, he devotes his entire life to football for the 16 weeks. So we're going to have a banger fucking episode. Probably what? When does regular season end? Because the Steelers aren't going to make it. Bah, fuck you, Chicago. Get on the show and represent yourself. There you go. So week 16, Chicago will be on because the Steelers suck.
Yeah, I would have to say that our one win, being a Chicago Bears fan, is against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It was fucking amazing, by the way.
That happened.
Who do I have shout outs to? I have shout outs to I got shout outs to, you know what? I'm going to shout out to the podcast community. Yes, you're right, Catch. Go, Pat, go. Are you literally puking on my shout out? Is that what that was?
Ugh, so bad. Carry
Just
on.
taking a nap.
Did you fake puke or real puke?
No, that was fake.
Okay. I wanna shout out to the podcast community in the fact that this actually might be an anti shout out. I'm gonna go anti shout out. I remember back in the day, it was almost every day a new podcast would come up. New podcast, new podcast, new podcast, new podcast. Yes, I heard the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, but it was fun listening to the different takes of different human beings around the world on the same things that we all loved. There's a lot of podcasts on my list that have not put out a new episode in a long time.
It's true.
And I'm kind of upset about it because there was a lot of great talent out there. We're just a bunch of dudes getting together to do podcasts, and I'm assuming that's what every other podcast turned out to be. But what's the beauty about a podcast is that you're taking your personal, charismatic personality and you're putting it towards X-Wing. I tried to tell my cousin today what a podcast is and what differentiates a podcast from a podcast. And it was a very easy answer it was a very easy question to answer. It was, there's probably 30 to 40 podcasts out there for X-Wing. Maybe that's a little much, but I mean, if you count them all, right? Narrow it down, maybe there's 20 major ones. But we all talk about the same shit all the time. Right? News comes out, we all say the same news, we all do this. But it is the personality and it is the way it comes across that makes a podcast happen. And there was a lot of podcasts out there that I loved listening to that right now, they're like once, maybe a month. And if any of you guys listen to us who used to be, if you guys are part of one of those now once a month, once whenever we can get it out, you know, I'm not going to call you out by name, but you know who you are. You used to be the creme de la creme guys.
They probably started having kids.
No,
I didn't
fuck
know what
that.
that was.
I got 2 kids. You got 2 kids. John's got,
I got
2 kids.
3 kids.
Everyone's got fucking kids. This is not an excuse. This is not
Except
an
for
excuse.
Chicago, who can never make it anyway.
Chicago's not even here anyway. It's not an excuse. Life is not an excuse because I have the shit show of fucking life going right now, but I'm still here every goddamn week. Get your guys' shit in order because I loved listening to you and I loved your take on what I already talked about because I might have missed something. But more importantly, guys, we gotta get this thing. We gotta get this thing in order because there was a lot of great podcasts out there that were what I considered the fucking top of the heap, and nowadays it's like, God damn it! Every week I sit there and hit my little refresh button, and it's like, nope, 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 nope. And all of a sudden, they're like,
Yeah.
hey, we got a new episode up. Well, you're fucking 2 weeks old. You know what? I'm on my soapbox. I'm making the effort because I put the effort in. I was the one that listened to all you guys, and I was like, wow, that takes a lot of work. Now that I'm doing it every fucking week, I'm on my soapbox. Get off your lazy fucking asses and do it. Jesus fucking Christ. Get on your fucking asses. Get off your asses. Find a day that works and get yourselves a weekly. Bi-weekly is cool. Do it bi-weekly. I got a lot of podcasts that I want to listen to, but I don't get to hear them once a month. I want to listen to you guys 2 times a month, if not weekly. So get your asses up and get your fucking shit together and make this happen. Crawl out. Mic drop. Boom.
Well, guys, if you have any suggestions, please email ocxradio@gmail.com. If you have any list submissions that we can make fun of on the air, that is also ocxradio@gmail.com. Thank you all for listening.
Yo!
There's only a 10-minute shout out from Kroll.
Yup, no. Oh, Wolfman was just like wrecked. I'm pretty sure I just went on my fucking wrecked. Yes. But yup, ooh la loo. Fuck you, Kyle. Beat you again.
Yup, nub.
Each up, nub, nub.
Ooh la loo.
Patrick's getting some bags. No, he's getting ping pong balls. Then he closed the door like fucking douchebag. They're playing drunk. Yeah, beer pong, whatever. Dude.
Hey, there was the chick's voice in the background. I heard it.
She's not here tonight.
No. Then who was screaming like a girl?
No, that's probably a guy. Oh, that was Ryben. Probably Ryben.
That makes sense.
He's small stature like a girl.
He's the new age Pauly Shore.
I'm gonna stop Audacity real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop Audacity as well because there's no reason to record what else I'm gonna say because the rest of it is for our loyal YouTube listeners. Because apparently what I said was valid. I'm sorry, guys. I used to listen to like Back to Dials and Scum and Villainy and Nova Squadron, and it's just like,
what about Stay on Target?
Stay on Target.
Kessel Run.
Kessel Run. Fuck. Jesus Christ. There were so many good podcasts out there that I
The
listened to
512.
religiously. No, 512, no, they're fucking shit. Once they started that bumper music thing, and then they just left. I don't know. No, they're
They left
posers.
after that.
They're fucking posers. But let's see.
I'll look
You
on my
know,
phone right now.
I thought it was a huge Radio TCX. Those guys are golden. Like those guys are the Jorge. Those guys are the pinnacle. I mean, they never miss a week, and they're always spot on. But you know, with TCX, there's one thing there that they solidify themselves on is they are information. They are your weather on the nines guys. They're going to get you the most up to date, and they're going to get it too fast. And that's why I've seen their download numbers. It's amazing. Like they are blowing the shit out of everyone. They're weekly, and they get the shit out there. And if they don't have content, they make content up. But they have good content. Minoc, oh boy. You know, this is one of the things that this was in my show notes. It was the podcast scene. I mean, yes, my shout diss. Was that a shout diss? Probably.
I gotta get to bed. You can go on. I'm gonna get 4.5 hours of sleep tonight. I'm not gonna make it any less.
Hey, I had 4 hours of
Sounds
sleep
good.
last night.
See you later.
Good night, Kyle.
Good
Oh my
night.
God! What did you do? Are you still there? Are you still
Who?
talking to Kyle?
Kyle.
I am getting off right now.
Go to bed.
I'm getting there.
Go. There's nothing more. It's over.
He gone.
Did you get it? Did you get the reference?
I think so. Can't remember what it's from.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Come on.
There we go.
There you go.
It would have come to me eventually.
Can I hear you, Coach? I believe the same thing. I think he passed out on his laptop. I think he spilled his drink on his laptop. Yes. But no, it's the podcast world is. I thought, fuck, they're like, Carl, we got to do podcasts after fucking Worlds. We have to. We met all these people. They said we'd be great for it. I was like, okay, sure, why not? And we were explicitly going to do 1 week of recording, 2 podcasts, and then I could have a week off. But that fucking fell to shit real fucking quick. I don't even think we could do it, John. I really don't.
We'd have to make the episode shorter, which I'd be happy with. But
I mean, we're still at an hour and a half, aren't we?
I don't know what that was just now.
No,
2 hours.
You can legit cut out probably a half an hour.
With the break in there, we
break.
usually end up with an hour and a half.
It's usually an hour and a half, which is okay with me. We're treading whole new territory with us going commentary right now. We're like right off the bat, which was weird.
Commentary or content?
Content,
right.
Not commentary. Right. Content. There we go. No. Bueller. No. It's just been nagging at me lately. Like when I go and I hit refresh, it's like crates, Minoc, and OCX, and TCX.
Yeah. I haven't even had time to listen to Minoc. And they're usually like the only ones I listen to. I listen to them if that's all I have time for, and I don't even have time for that.
I tell you what, Minoc is slowly slipping into the Nova kind of a mentality where it's
Okay.
a lot of content, a lot. Now, are you listening to Crates?
No.
Because you should be.
I can't. I can't.
You have to. No.
I cannot. It is not possible for me.
You have to, just because they are. How do I describe Crates and us?
Okay, I listened to like one episode. That's all I could do.
No. You have to listen. I mean, they're legit mentioning us now, mainly because we're the two podcasts at the bottom. I guess if you want to describe that. I don't know. I'll leave it to the chat. What's the best way to describe the difference between OCX and Crates?
I don't know. I hope it's a lot.
Well, I mean, what I get from I listen to the Crates all the time because sobriety. Yes, that's what I was going for. Yes, we don't bitch.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys are
We're definitely
wholesome.
more of an upbeat,
We are definitely more wholesome.
podcast.
That's probably our big niche, is that we don't bitch and we don't think we are better than people.
It's hard to think that when you're not.
Well, we try to gauge what the meta is going to be, but we're kind of like half filthy casuals, half competitive guys. I think we fit that nice little medium area.
Mhm.
Whereas Crates are like, if you're listening to us and you're a casual, you shouldn't be listening to us. I always said that we're probably the maybe not the SNL of X-Wing, but I don't know, the Daily Show. I really don't want to incorporate myself with the Daily Show, but we give sort of accurate information, but we wrap it around in comedy. I guess, yeah, maybe that's what we are. Yes,
Yeah, I don't know.
Crates are sarcastically cynical. I believe like their show is a show.
Right.
I have to almost believe that. Either that or Chris Allen on any other podcast, he's putting on a show. You know what? I don't know. We're gonna have him on next week, so this will be really interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna get him for next week. I'm gonna tell Kyle to mind his P's and Q's. You don't have a problem with. Actually, you'll probably fucking love it because he's all content. So the problem is trying to get Chris Allen to drink. That seems to be the problem area. Because apparently he doesn't drink. And I said that we pop cherries on the show all the time, but we'll see how it goes. You know what, guys? Holy cows. I can't. You know what? You know what's great about doing this live this live YouTube thing? You know what? Hold on. Time out. John, you got like a half an hour?
No.
No, you don't. Okay.
I also get up early.
I do. So I'm gonna say goodnight to you.
You mean you want me to leave?
No, I don't want you to leave, but I'm going to try to add these people to the list.
To the list?
Well, just to see how hard it is to get them added to Facebook.
What are you talking about?
Add them to the live stream.
Oh,
so I want
easy.
to copy Google Hangouts. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go to Facebook. And then I'm going to look up
I'm gonna go into the
Let's see.
into the chat.
I
Just
got
paste it into
Derek.
the chat. Oh, that's right. It won't let me do that.
D. Waltman, right there. All right. D. Derek, if you're on, I'm sending you a message. Send message. Paste. Send. Okay. Who else do I got on here? This is where I'm putting your words to the mic drop. Oh, Patrick's mic drop. Catch. Okay. Catch. I gotcha. I think. I'll save you the time. I don't do Facebook. I'm about to friend request you, coach. Perfect. That is perfect timing. Charles Baker. Okay, so we're going to do Charles Baker. Catch, get ready, because I'm going to send you some shit. Message. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm right here. Paste. Go. All right, let's try it with Catch. See if it works. Catch, I sent you the link, man. Ryan Ledford. I think I got Ryan on. Ryan. Oh, what the fuck's... No, go back. Montana, did you leave me? It
Nope.
doesn't look like you left me. No. Catch, where are you?
Holy shit.
Oh! Ah, Catch! He's on, baby!
What's up, coach?
The infamous, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god! I'm
Oh
gonna
shit! I
look
gotta
at
pause
you right now. Between
Oh,
the
okay.
okay. I gotta turn off the YouTube.
Yeah.
You gotta mute your YouTube.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, doesn't work that great otherwise.
Oh.
Catch! Congratulations! You are on OCX Radio Live Cast.
I never thought this day would come.
Oh no. This is just prelims, baby. Prelims.
For the
Next week, or maybe not next week, but the week after that, full episode, baby. Full episode.
I'm down. And
Now, what are you drinking tonight?
To be honest with you, I haven't had anything to drink for a while because I was, believe it or not, getting ready to go to bed with the rest.
Unacceptable!
All right, give me a second. Give me a second.
See, now the funny thing, John, is when you go to bed, I have more people to talk to.
Is this acceptable?
Whoa! Yes!
Yeah,
That
good.
is acceptable. Hold on, we're going to present you on this, baby. Oh! I have to stop talking. Damn it!
What?
Catch!
What?
It.
Do you need me to take another drink?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I need to present you to everyone.
Oh,
So when I talk, all right, go ahead.
Very
OCX
important.
down the hall. All right, now flash everybody what we're drinking tonight. We're drinking a Four Roses small batch. Look
Some of
at
my favorite.
you. You're gonna be going down to the cellar of misery. Dilly dilly.
I only drink bourbon and whiskey, so.
Not like some sweet, like little pumpkin spice wine thing that you're into this week.
Oh God.
Dude, this is great.
Watermelon
Hey,
beer.
Catch,
Yes.
what you have going on right now is perfect. All you need is Audacity.
Like I said, I've already got it installed.
If you have that installed, then you're good.
How about the MP3 encoder?
No, I'll probably have to download that. Although I do also have Audition installed, so I could probably just use that instead. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. As long as it's not 800 megabytes, that's all I ask.
Oh.
I kind of almost feel like we should invite Chris Allen on for like a giant crate bashing episode. No,
Really entertaining.
no, I don't want to scare him off too bad. No, we're gonna do our OCX town. We're gonna do our OCX town hall legit thing. Wow, maybe 3 Secret Services is too much. No, we're gonna do that the week after that, and we're gonna maybe do. I've been dabbling with how to take phone calls in Google Hangouts.
Because I know he's done it before.
Okay. Wolfman, got it up on my laptop, not sure how this works. Just click on the link, Wolfman.
It'll take you where you need to go.
On the link.
You have to hit the big green button after that and agree to some terms and conditions and
big
sign away your
green button. No, he's my kind of guy. He's not gonna understand how this works. So apparently my cousin, okay, so you might have seen a crawl on the chat earlier tonight. And that's my cousin Andrew, who
just family watching this show now.
Oh, he just turned 40. And the problem is like my miniature background is BattleTech.
Mm-hmm.
And so as a store owner, I found out a bunch of people who play BattleTech. I need and heard of all that. Yes. Anyway, so I've been trying to convince him to create a BattleTech podcast. Because I don't, Catch, do you know about BattleTech is? Have you heard about it?
I have heard of BattleTech.
Okay,
I've never actually had a chance to play.
It's really fucking old. But there are hundreds, thousands, maybe millions of people that play BattleTech. But they've never had a podcast devoted to it.
Really?
And ever since I started this, I was like,
why isn't there a BattleTech podcast?
Andrew, fucking start a you have literally 3 other co-hosts that would die to do this with you. Start a fucking podcast. He's like, I don't know how to do it. It sounds complicated. And so I was like, you're literally talking to the guy who literally today opened his phone up and was like, I can't see the Google documents. And I clicked on what I thought was Google documents. It was my fucking, it was bad.
Like, you just need a producer who can do all the hard work.
You can't get worse than I am at this whole thing. But it's super easy to do once you get a hold of it. And I'm like, just do it, man. And so when he came online, he's like, okay, I'm here. What do you want me to do? I was like, I want you to listen. I want you to watch. I want you to learn. And like 2 more things down, he's like, oh, wow, this actually looks like fun. And then he left because he's old and had to get to bed. But, Catch, do you mind if we... our problem right now is that Chicago's kind of on his... I don't want to divulge personal information, but he's kind of on a hiatus right now.
Yeah.
And Dion from Gold Squadron has been more than welcome to fill in for a half an hour here or there. What we're trying to, what we've always wanted to be was we wanted to be a podcast of like the regular guys, not
The X-Wing Elite.
not the X-Wing Elite. Like, hey, if you're willing to record Audacity and go on freaking Google Hangouts with us, you're going to be on the episode. Like, we want to hear from everyone. Like, Jesus Christ, it was hard enough to get through this last Crate episode that was 2.5 hours long.
Oh, you're
And
not
it was
kidding.
Travis Johnson just bitching about one guy that didn't want to play a net list. And I'm like, that could have been solved in 10 minutes. We all understand where you're coming from. We all
an
get it.
hour-long conversation about that.
You didn't need to have a 2-hour-long conversation about how you're wanting to do this and the other person's going to want to do this.
Well, they did devote an hour to the Dice app.
That was okay. That was funny to me. I found that humorous. I actually wanted to download the Dice app tonight in solidarity of
Oh my God.
the Dice app.
I can't believe you have to pay money for it.
No,
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
Like,
It's like
I'm-
$5 too.
if no
Seriously?
Yeah.
podcast picks up on this in the next week I'm going to have Chris Allen on, and we're going to fucking like be worthless human beings and solidarity ourselves with the podcast app and make everyone get the podcast app. I don't know. Whatever. But
Pretty
the
sure
week
you guys
after that,
use an iPhone
the week
has a
after
podcast
that,
coach.
this is what I'm figuring. I'm timelining the shit out of this with blind knowledge. I'm figuring that the FAQ will be out by the time that we have our little town square thing.
That'd be nice. We could have some.
And I want like regular guys like you and Wolfman and Ryan and Jorge on. Like I want the whole bottom row of this little chat up and running. So
Let's do it.
we're gonna make you guys X-Wing famous, semi-famous.
I'm still a scrub player, so you know.
Dude, I'm still a scrub player.
But you.
Oh, fuck you, John.
You're pro.
Just trying to make him feel comfortable. I'm a super Uber player. I'm like top of the heap. I'm like fucking Jeff Burling style.
Oh man.
I'm not. Boys, I think we're gonna call this a night.
Yeah.
I feel like they're playing beer pong in the room next to me, so
Sounds like you need to join them.
no, not join. Tell them to go the fuck
Stop.
home.
Put an end to.
Yes,
Coach, are you
Catch-
coming to the Chicago Regional?
he did not.
He's asking if you are.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
No.
way too far.
I
Wait.
was gonna say that's a bad go.
Not next year though. Wait,
What the fuck?
wait. When is the? You don't even know when the Chicago Regional is.
No, I don't know when it is. I'm just asking if
Ah.
you're planning on trying to come out for it.
So then I can legitimately say yes, I am going to that regional.
And then when the dates are released, you can say no.
I can go. Fuck no, I ain't going to that regional.
Fair enough.
The cool thing is like I can drive 2 hours and catch a like weird. The guy's got a weird system set up where he'll fly you to Chicago for $25.
What?
Yeah,
Does he go the other way?
yes, he does.
So you're saying I could get to Iowa for $25?
Pretty much. Air choice. I think that's what the.
Does he give you a parachute?
I'll forward you my receipt when I fly there.
If you survive.
If you survive.
Well, my parents fly to St. Louis for like almost $25 to $50. What
Coach,
is
this
going
is
on with-
live on your camera, by the way.
Oh fuck! There's a
Oh, it's a
goddamn
fly.
bug. There's a fly right there. All right. Shh. Quiet. I'm hunting flies.
Can't
Oh!
Holy sh-
It was
Hold
beautiful.
on, I gotta show you the kill.
You actually got that guy.
Got that bitch right there.
There
He's
was a
right
clap that
there.
signal he was clear.
He will be my slave in hell. Boom!
What on earth is a fly going to do for you?
I don't know.
Somebody's got to bring Coach beer.
This second one that I'm gonna get right now could do my paperwork. Oh fuck! He got away.
Well,
All right,
as
boys,
entertaining as
catch.
this is,
Catch, I want to officially say that you were not the guy I met at Gen Con.
No, I'm still
You
kind
know-
of pissed I missed you guys.
To tell you the truth, what I think happened there was I think a Hangar 19 guy sent a list submission in, but I was either hungover enough to where he was like, I sent a list submission in. I was like, you're a catch. And he would just like roll with it. And I was like, at that point, I'm like, yeah. And then later on, when you said it wasn't him, and I was like, I was hungover, but I wasn't like that fucking hungover was like, you're the dude. To where he's like, no. You're probably thinking some other guy. Because if you listen to this podcast, there is only one catch. I mean, it's not like we're fucking around here. There's only one guy that we know is catch. So you can't. He either faked his ass into there, and he's a terrible sort of human being, maybe striving for a little bit of attention.
I've never had somebody try to impersonate me before, so
Well, you did. Maybe.
kind of.
I kind of want to go on the maybe side of that, whereas
That's fair.
I could have been drunk enough. You maybe
Always
said something different, and I perceived it as you. Or, yes, he was pathetic enough to, like, I'm catch. And I was like, oh, dude, high five. Either way, I gave the catch high five. And
Well, the next time I see you, you're going to have to give Catch a legitimate high five.
No, I'm gonna legit have like a fucking row of tequila shots for catch, and we're gonna like start. We're gonna like
Coach, you understand if you feed me tequila, there will be vomit.
No, that's fine, but we're gonna do like the Lady and the Tramp thing, where we're gonna like start at each ends, and then we're gonna meet at the middle, and then take the last one together.
And then is Montana carrying us home?
No, Montana has the bucket.
Oh, he has the bucket. Okay, there you go.
oh, I'm on bucket duty. Good.
And the beer chasers to like get us back into regular order.
Okay.
Don't worry. Get your ass to Worlds. We'll take care of it.
You guys are going to be the reason I go to Worlds this year.
Yay!
So
I think we're gonna. You know what I feel bad about is I think we're gonna like oversell this party, and I'm gonna totally break Dion's rules. Like, I'm gonna sneak. Like we are going to get fire marshal. Like that. Hey,
if not
Don't
fire
tell-
marshaled, at
don't-
least the cops.
don't tell Dion, but I really want to get fire marshaled. Like I literally want to get this bitch.
You know, I
shut
drive down to Niles periodically and play at pastimes.
I do not know that.
Well, you do now.
Isn't that Dion's territory?
That's his home store.
Okay, so when the new shirts are made, I already have one for you. It's already made up. I already know what's going to go on the back.
No.
Once those get printed down to game times. Now don't be surprised by Dion's t-shirt that says gold
Commander.
commander. but I feel like I want to like iron on something on the inside, like says Faker.
See, what's funny about that though is Ron Longy was always originally Gold Leader for Gold Squadron.
See, that's what I fucking thought. I always thought that Dion was not Gold Leader. He was something else.
Yeah, because Ron always does all the organization shit.
Yeah.
Dion's just the pretty face they put in front of it all.
Oh, Dion's just a pretty face that is like, oh, if you guys don't have anybody for Tuesday nights, give me a call. And I do, and I love him to death for it. Because he always keeps he's on the side of Kyle and John. He's like content. And I'm like, crap. Let's just talk about booze, women, pasties, and vaginas. But no, apparently we have to talk X-Wing on an X-Wing podcast. So,
well, at some point. Did
you see the beginning of the episode?
Unfortunately, no, I did not.
Oh,
I didn't get home from work until almost 10 o'clock.
I was in fucking like seizure mode because they wouldn't let me talk. Like they were talking content and shit like that. I was like, what am I supposed to do?
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the beginning of this episode. Apparently.
Oh, you'll have a good time. Fuck it. I'm in the rogue leader now. Wait a minute. I have not been paying attention here. Thank God this is recorded. Coach won't remember half of this tomorrow. Oh, Patrick.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. The camera added 5 pounds. I don't believe you. Oh, maybe it does. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. All right, I'm going to end this bitch because it's fucking midnight here. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it's almost 12:30.
I'm going on like 24 hours awake. This is bad. Wait. Somewhere around there. Guys, Coach is promising the world of patches, pasties, and so much more. Yes. Yes, I am. I always promise the world of pasties. If the world was made of pasties, there would be no war. Except for the war of pasties. But whatever. Whoever wins, we get to see boobies. And I'm going to end it on that.
I think that's your platform for the next presidential election right there.
Oh, I actually, this is a sad thing. I actually have kind of a half-ass campaign going for Iowa Senate. No, Iowa Congress. Fuck, what am I running for? Iowa Congress? Fuck, who cares? I'll win it. This beautiful face and this, whatever. Gentlemen, it was a pleasure talking with you tonight. Catch.
Coach.
Not next week. Next week after that.
All right.
Schedule. All you other bottom suckers with who I love more than life itself. Just kidding. Just kidding. Derek, Zach, Ryan, Patrick, Catch. Keep all this shit open. We're gonna have an awesome. Like I might even freaking make s'mores in the back of the shop.
That I want to see.
I'm doing it. Fuck it. I'm doing it. Who is the mad medic? Because this mad medic is forcing me to drink this straight Seagrams.
We need to get you some better whiskey.
Ah! Bad idea. Fuck. Good God, no. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Mad Medic, who are you? Real life. Fuck that. Nobody's really watching. Ooh-wee. Oh man, my wife's gonna hate me tomorrow. Shots fired. You're fucking right. Shots fired. Mad Medic came in late. You know, and I even like fucking promoted this thing early enough, I think.
Yeah, the only reason I actually was able to show up tonight is because you finally said when you guys actually record on the air.
Yeah, the 9:30 thing was a big deal. From the state on target area.
Oh my.
Shit. Do we get him on, Catch?
Do it.
Fuck, we gotta get him on. The Mad Medic. Okay, and here's the question is how do I get someone from there to there?
You still have the link, don't you?
Well, I do, but I don't know how I sent it to him. That's the question.
I mean, at this point, I feel like you could probably just post it in the actual YouTube chat.
Fuck it. Yes, I can do that.
We might get some extra people.
Oh, let's do it. Let's just have fun.
Why not? This can't end poorly.
Oh, Catch, you're such a bad influence.
Goddamn right I am.
You know what? I almost feel like I should start a whole new OCX is like this is OCX live after night.
Did you just say I'm a bad influence?
You are a bad influence. You
no, I'm a
you
bad
fucking good-looking male role model-ish
Why am I bad?
person.
Why am I a bad influence? Where'd that come from?
Because it is 12:28 and our store lights are still on.
Hey, whoever's still there.
Come on in here. Come on in here. Say hi to Catch.
What, you want me to get
Catch is our biggest fan.
It's true.
Catch. Yes.
Oh, Asian Mike might have something to say about that.
Oh, that's true. Well, that's Catch. He's our biggest fan.
What's up, man?
He doesn't look that big.
This is fellow owner of OCX Games and Comics, Patrick.
He looks about average build. I wouldn't say he's our biggest.
Average build? Yes,
Yeah.
he is probably average build. Yeah,
That's
for a fucking Imperial Ewok, he's pretty good size.
I'm a little above average on the height.
I'm at work now. Can't go into the video now, but we'll be on community chat. Fuck that, Patrick. Oh, and the Mad Medic says I'm a medic at work. Zach says, good night. Time for bed, phone about to die. Wish I could chat the ambulance. Thanks, guys. Be back. No, fuck that, Mad Medic.
If you're in the ambulance,
I want a live fucking ambulance ride.
Seriously.
Click on the link, man. Click on the link. Just do it. Just do it and let us go for the ride. We won't talk at all. We just want to see some drunken dude that got shot, like, totally get patched up.
Dude, last time I was in
the Mad Medic makes sense now.
That sucked.
Huh?
So the last time I was in an ambulance, it was in Wisconsin, like rural Wisconsin. That was terrible. They don't take care of the roads out that way.
No, they don't. Man, that's crazy. He's legit in the ambulance right now. Medic!
Judge!
Corman! Oh, that'll get him. That'll get him. I help Corman. No?
No.
Nothing? Damn it. All right. Boys.
We tried. We did legitimately try.
Till next time. Wait.
Oh.
Can I play the siren?
Yes.
The fuck yes you can. The fuck you yes you can. Yes you can.
The delay between Google Hangouts and YouTube Live is really entertaining.
Terrible. It's so bad. Now,
Yeah.
see, now you're seeing it.
Yeah.
Now that you're on, yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it? It's legit 13 seconds.
Yeah.
So now it's your job as the new guest to entertain the crowd while I go take a piss. Rite of passage, catch.
I do have a new list I'm working on for you guys.
Let's
Something
hear it.
that's actually proper garbage. How are there still people awake at this hour? How did I become the content for the OCX radio podcast? No, all right, let me get the list. I'll be right back. Kat, were you trying to get on the damn live stream? Now, bear in mind, this was to make up for the fact that I did not give them proper garbage last time. So you've got Dutch Vander with everybody's favorite synced turret in R5K6. And since nobody honestly knows what that droid does, after spinning your target lock, you roll 1 defense die. On an evade result, immediately acquire a target lock on that same ship. You cannot spin this target lock during this attack. Then you've got Garvin Dress with R2D6, integrated astromech, and calculation for his EPT. And since most people don't know what calculation is either, because nobody fucking uses it, it's when attacking. When attacking, you may spend a focus token to change one of your eyeball results to a crit result. Then I've got Arvel Krend with Shardan Refit, A-Wing Test Pilot, and Intimidation. And then Lieutenant Blount with Score to Sell, Advanced Homing Missiles, and Guidance Chips, just because. Why the fuck not? It is fucking awful. And ironically, everybody's pilot skill 6.
I didn't hear any of that, but that's okay because YouTube did. Yes, hold on one second. Catch.
Yes.
It was a pleasure, man.
Always.
I think we're ending it though.
Okay, that's fair.
Give us 2 weeks. You're on. We're gonna throw.
Is this a fresh bottle?
Yes, I'm gonna throw a bunch of. Usually about a half hour before we record. So.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah. 2 weeks from now. Shit, I probably won't be able to 9:30, but whatever.
We'll make work around it. We're gonna get all you guys on anyway, so we're just gonna do like every week we pull a listener on. So
I like it.
All right, bud. We'll see you later.
See you, Coach.
OCX out.
Deuces.